following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now.
Good evening, Rough Rider fans, and welcome back to YouTube with NetSN Live. Tonight, your 5-1 Rough Riders are doing what most good teams do after their matchup with Carthage these days: recover from the hangover of that first loss and try to refocus. Tonight, they do that in Bullard against a Panther team that already has its share of losses, but they also have a district win. Something Center looking for tonight. Hello, everyone. Chris Watlington here, and tonight, to my right, it's the master of jurisprudence and multitasking broadcast juggler, the counselor, Stephen Shires. Counselor, what's on your mind tonight as we start District Game 2?
Well, a number of things. First off, we're joined. The Colonel has gotten a field promotion.
We didn't know this. You were Lieutenant Colonel.
No, are you that, or we're going to, or Brigadier General? I'm not sure what we're going to do, but he's got a field promotion. He's done so well, and the fan support was so strong, calling for the Colonel to get an increased job, and he's going to be our third man in the booth and away games.
Hey, man.
How about them apples?
Yeah, by popular demand.
Here to cheer on the Grande Purpura.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Yes. The other thing is, I'm hoping that I wouldn't want to be a Bullard Panther this evening. I'm hoping that the Rough Riders come out and put the smack down on these guys.
Payback, but to someone other than who beat us before. So, yeah. Well, one thing we know for sure, it's an important game, not just for the wins and losses. We asked Coach Rick Meeks for his perspective on tonight's matchup.
You know, tonight's a big game for us just to get back on track of where we were at prior to last week. Big for our confidence, big moving forward in the rest of the district, and just to get back on the right track.
So over the next 25 minutes, we'll learn a lot about tonight's matchup. We'll visit more with Coach Rick Meeks. We'll go to the field with our, again, another field promotion, Holly Herndon. She did so good that we've asked her to come aboard more permanently. So we'll go down to her for an interview with a cheerleader, and we'll take you to the center motor neutral zone to meet seniors Jamarian Smith and Caleb Mosley. But you know what? I'm going to go off the script. And during the pregame, we're going to have our first Diamond Bees lineman breakfast video.
Yeah, highlights from the breakfast. All that and a little more on YouTube with the Northeast Texas Sports Network coming up. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame live from scenic Bullard, Texas. We'll get you ready next.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Everybody, welcome back. It's the Wright Chrysler pregame show here live from, as Chris Wallington said, scenic Bullard, Texas.
And it is lovely. It's scenic.
And,
when we come here, we can see it, too, because we're outside. We're between the visiting coaches and the press box. I kind
of like this.
Yeah, we're on the veranda.
Yep.
Veranda.
We're going to go to the coach talk where Chris Wallington sat down with Coach Rick Meeks to talk about this matchup. As soon as I find
Well, good morning. We are 2 days before the kickoff as we record this. How has practice been since you've come back from Carthage?
It's been good. Yesterday we had a really good day. Energy was high. Monday was a good day from a mental standpoint, and so it's been a good week getting reprogrammed and getting ready for Bullard.
Here's the big question: while you were at Carthage, did you meet Tony Dorsett?
I did not.
I didn't either. There was a line.
I heard he was trying to find me. But.
That's what I heard. So what does Bullard show us?
Well, defensively is the same as last year, same defensive coordinator. So they're going to be an odd front, odd stack. They're going to be in a 3-3 stack, zone on the back end. So having to change up a few things schematically just with that kind of the box. Offensively, they've moved around to a couple things. They hired a new offensive coordinator. Theirs from last year left, and he is now the offensive coordinator of Sunnyvale. So they're still trying to find their identity offensively. And so, the one thing about them is they're going to play hard. They're disciplined in what they do. So, the error for mistakes is not going to be there. So we're going to have to be ready to go.
Bullard, that's kind of their mode, isn't it? They're always disciplined. And then do they have the athletes? And that's the difference between pretty good and great.
Right. And, I feel like athletically we'll be a tough matchup for them. But at the same time, our athletes have still got to do what they've been coached to do so we can take advantage of that.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach. JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan, and they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future. Everybody in Shelby County knows that if you have something made of glass, you take it to Center Glass right there in Center, Texas. But what you may not know is what they can do with glass fixtures. They make walls for the bathroom that revolutionize the look of the whole house. For repair or creativity, it's Center Glass. Welcome back, everybody. We are in the middle of the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. We're going down to the field to our on-field reporter, Holly Herndon. Holly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And it is a great shot of you and Anna Marie there. Take it away, and let's talk to Anna Marie.
All right. So I'm with Anna Marie Amburn, a senior cheerleader at Center High School. Anna Marie, I wanted to ask, since the Carthage lost last week.
Oops. Oh, she went away, and now you can't hear me. Of course, well, you got to do something.
Oh yeah, we just lost her.
I know that the twirlers and the chaparrals and the chickens are all part of it. So great. I hope the football
Hey, Holly.
She's not using the. There I am.
What happened?
Oh, we dropped a call. Thanks to Verizon.
Let's try this again.
But just keep on going. Ask the next question, and we'll keep on rocking.
Verizon will say that didn't happen.
Another question?
She's not on the video.
Oh well.
There we are.
We're listening to the show, and
all right, we'll get that square and come back. Let's go ahead and hear from Gaddy's Medical and a couple other folks, and we'll get that squared away. We'll
square
right back.
We'll square it. Okay. Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to try this again. We've got our sideline correspondent, Holly Herndon, with our cheerleader of the night. We're going to try this one more time. Go take it away, Holly.
All All right. We're going in a prayer.
Oh, hello. There you go. Yeah, they're praying. Hey, we're just going to call it done because we timed it terribly, okay? Thank you, Anna Marie. We'll catch you in postgame.
All right, let's go to the neutral zone. We'll hear from our first neutral zone of the evening.
Hey, number 14, what's your name?
Marion Smith.
Marion Smith, what do you play?
D-line and tight end.
Okay. Which do you prefer?
D-line.
Really? Why?
Because it's more fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is D-line more fun? Talking to most people out there who've never played either one, why is D-line more fun?
Because you get to hit people.
Okay. And tight end, you get hit.
Yeah, well, you do both.
Yeah, I guess so. Tell me about the defensive line this year. How's it looking? What are y'all's strengths?
We're a little bit smaller, but we're going to be fast off the ball.
Okay, a little bit maybe more athletic. All right. Hey, thanks for your time, and I hope you have a big year.
All right, everybody, that was our first neutral zone brought to you by Center Motor Company. We'll hear from Center Motor Company, and then we'll have a second neutral zone.
A double helping
Right next.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. Hey, number 10, what's your name?
Caleb Mosley.
Caleb, you have this English teacher. I hear he's awesome.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Tell me what you play.
I play outside linebacker and wide receiver.
Okay, outside linebacker on defense, wide receiver on offense. If you had to choose one, which would it be?
I'd probably say outside linebacker.
Okay, linebacker. Why?
I like defense.
Is that what you have played more over the years?
Yes.
Okay.
I play much more.
And I've asked other folks in other interviews, what do you make of this year's defense? What is it going to be strong?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna have some grit. Trying to show up whenever we can. Do better.
All right. Well, thanks for your time and good luck this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Everybody, welcome back. It's time to go up to the blimp with Chris Wallington. We got the captain on the phone.
Captain Lee Porterfield, how are you up there?
Gentlemen, we are having a great time up here. It's so pretty.
It is, and it's gentle.
The trip over. Yeah, we had a little bit of a tailwind on our way up there, about 70, 71 miles as the crow flies, and Lake Striker was super interesting, real pretty. So,
Never seen Lake Striker from above?
Yeah, well, you should try that sometime. The moon's starting to come up. I don't know if y'all can see it. We can see it from up here. But, yeah, you're going to have a super night down there. Just perfect weather. Nice and crisp. Yes.
That's the weather report. And what are 2 or 3 of the games you're going to be most interested in?
Okay, of course, we'll cover all the county games, but probably you're going to be interested in the other game on Net SN with Larry Pierce. That's Garrison at St. Augustine. They're both coming off of stinging losses.
Yeah.
So that one ought to be interesting. Of course, we'll watch all the games in Center's district, especially Rusk versus Brownsboro, since we will be playing the Brownsboro Bears next week at home.
Right. The Brownsboro game is a big one. And, of course, Carthage and Athens is going on, too. Athens is the presumptive second or third with us. And so we'll see how they fare against Carthage after now we know how we
I've got a prediction on that.
All right, what do you
Not
think?
well.
That's what I'm thinking.
But you know what? I'm proud of the Riders. We scored 21 points on them. That's better than anybody else has done. So.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. Thank you, Lee, and we'll talk to you at the first quarter.
You bet. Take care. Bye.
And that brings us to our area.
Before we do area roundup, Colonel, get a shot of that. Those are first responders coming out here, so we want to and focus in, move in on them.
Yeah.
There you go. Those are first responders that are being honored here this evening, I believe. Are those?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
That appears to be the Woodman Life flag they're going to unfurl.
Yeah,
so cool. We're going to just take a moment and watch that.
The field announcer is a great guy. I know him from some walk in my educational past, and I was glad to see him.
Right. So I think there's some kids down there too, but I noticed they talked about honoring first responders, and so I believe some of those folks. So all the first responders that are watching. So I worked with a lot of policemen and first responders, and those folks. Every one of them are heroes, and they do a great job for us.
Hats off to you guys.
All right. So that was our visit to the Blimp, brought to you by Batters Law Firm. If your case matters, if your personal interest case matters,
it's got to be Batters.
It's got to be Batters.
And Campbell Portable Buildings brings you the area roundup. This is what's going on in our district. Center, even though we lost by 38 points, Carthage is so good we moved up a spot in the rankings.
Yeah.
We're supposed to lose by more than that. We are picked to win tonight by about 2 touchdowns. Hope that's true. Carthage is at Athens, and they are 37-point favorites away. Rusk at Brownsboro. Rusk is 9-point favorites. Brownsboro towards the bottom of the district. They're the presumptive last place team as far as the rankings go. So they have some things to prove tonight against the Rusk Eagles after their loss against Bullard. Then Tenaha has got their backs against the wall. They're the last ranked team in their district. I don't know that that's ever happened in my lifetime. Mount Enterprise is their opponent tonight. Mount Enterprise 3 touchdown favorites. Then in the county, it's a fascinating race. Joaquin surprised St. Augustine. They're playing Hemphill. They're 19-point favorites. Garrison St. Augustine that Lee mentioned. St. Augustine is 23-point underdogs. Garrison likely to get their first win. They're the top-ranked team in that county and district at number 9. But they lost last week, surprise loss to Shelbyville, who's jettisoned up. They started the season at about number 50, now they're number 15, and they are 6-point favorites against Timpson tonight at Timpson. So how things have changed in the state champions, the defending state champions. That is your area roundup brought to you by Campbell Portable Buildings.
All right, we're here from Campbell Portable Buildings, and we'll be back as the halftime show is about to draw to a close, but it will not draw to the close without the pancake breakfast video.
That's right.
Here's Campbell's Portable Buildings.
It's one of the great slogans, right? Just tell them James sent you. But when James Campbell sent you away from Campbell Portable Buildings, he wanted it to be something that met your needs, whether it was storage or some inside beautiful living area. They can take care of you at Campbell Portable Buildings, where your building matters. They say, go Riders. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All right, welcome back. It's the Right Chrysler pregame show. Now it's time we're going to go down and find it here where we had our first, the inaugural pancake breakfast brought to you by Diamond Bees. And we had big number 79 for us. Golly, what's 79? It's Jamarian. I'm sure it's Jamarian Smith. I can't find my thing. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Jacory. Yeah, Jacory Smith. He goes by Corey. He's a big fella. He's a sophomore, and we really enjoyed having breakfast with him. I was trying to get through too many things at one time. So we're going to watch a little cut of that when I get it keyed up here. And once we do that, and this is, again, brought to you by Diamond Bee Cafe there right on Tennahaw and Tempson Street. Man, they got some good breakfast. Colonel, you like breakfast?
Yeah.
That's a place to go.
Place to go get it, eh?
Yep. All right, so here we are at our this is our inaugural pancake breakfast that we give out to the best offensive linemen of the night for the things that they do. It's obviously based on getting some pancake blocks. And so let's introduce our first two winners. First we'll begin with from center, and big number 79. Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Corey. I'm a sophomore. I play for the Center Rough Riders.
He's a sophomore. This guy is a sophomore.
I already told him he's one of my favorite players.
Oh yeah, he blasted some big holes for Blue for last night against probably the best defense in the state of Texas. But we had some big plays. Corey took care of business. That's why he's, for the Center Rough Riders, our Diamond Bee pancake block of the night.
You guys get your breakfast before it gets cold. We want to say thanks to Diamond Bee for holding us. We're going to be down here every week as we can. At least have a center player down. I don't know if we get a game of the guy every week for down here, but we really do appreciate it. So, Corey, tell me some of your favorite things there about for playing for Coach Meeks and the Center Rough Riders, and what's it like to be an offensive lineman for this team?
I love being an offensive lineman for this team because there's like a lot of great things. Like the coaches really trust me, and they trust me to make that block, and I trust them to call the plays, call the right plays, get things going, and I love blocking for my running back, Jeremy. There's nothing more in the world I love blocking for him. And keep TJ's jersey clean, make sure we got holes, make sure we can get touchdowns, make sure we can score. There's nothing more that I love more than scoring. You can see by my celebrations.
There you go. That's it. I'd like to see you score one time because, if you ever watch the movie Replacements, there's a movie out there called Replacements, and one of the linemen scores, and one of the old announcers there, John Mann, said, "You love to see a big guy score because you get the big guy dance." So you get the big guy dance out there. So that's what I want to see you do.
I'm fine. Thank you, though.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond Bee Cafe's not quite Grandma.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the...
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond Bee Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond Bee Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tennahaw in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond Bee Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets. Thank you for joining us on the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show. Now that you're ready for the game, let's get you out to those guys that's bringing you the action. The Center Rough Rider Broadcasting Crew. Enjoy the game, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions of this game between the Rough Riders and the Bullard Panthers. It's part 2 of the District 8 schedule. Here's the tale of the tape. The Rough Riders come in at 5-1 overall, having defeated Jacksonville and Spring Hill and North Dakota, Dangerfield and Madisonville. But then came the loss at the hands of the Evil Empire. Still, state number 22, 0-1 in district. The Bullard Panthers year so far, they began with a win over Maybank and then dropped 4 in a row, Caddo Mills, Liberty Ilo, Sulphur Springs, and the Teague Lions. But they did get the win in the beginning of the district over Rusk. They're the state number 52. They're 1-0 in district. So it's the Rough Riders versus the Panthers live from Bullard Stadium. We'll have the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff next. Welcome back, everybody. We've just honored our first responders in a very nice, thoughtful ceremony. And it's time for the Ray Jones keys to the game as we're getting ready for the kickoff. Colonel Gregory, what do you think the keys are tonight for this Rough Rider team?
Well, you know, a little bit of tape watched from defensively. It'll be important to, by the end of the night, Alan Bowman knows exactly how many lights there are in the stadium.
Right.
It'll be real important. That means then he needs to be on his back a lot, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, because they're football.
He's their most dynamic player, and everything runs through him. He's their quarterback. We need to take away his first and second option passing, and we need to really squeeze the pocket on him and keep him contained.
What's that last name?
Bowman. More of the same.
Yeah.
More of the same for offensively for the Rough Riders. You know, I felt like last week against a very good opponent, we got a little more crisp in our RPO game, short intermediate passing game. We converted some critical third downs, throwing those slants inside early in the game and often. So that was a bright spot. We need more of that and some more of those explosive plays. And I think if we do those two things, we'll be all right tonight.
The keys to the game brought to you by Colonel Matt Gregory.
I've got a question, though, Colonel. I mean, we talked about this earlier in the year. Coach Meeks said, you know, they were kind of running the football, and then they switched around. So we anticipate them playing open 5 wide.
You know, I'm not sure. They're gonna play with, you know, at least one in the backfield. They may open it up and just try to car ramrod it, you know, one time or another with Alan Bowman. But to be honest with you, I think their best bet is for him to improvise, do some running, and throw on the run. I think that's where they're best, and especially if we play some tight man coverage, it's going to be hard for him to get him in those spots.
Well, very good.
You now, through the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show and those Ray Jones keys to the game, you're ready for this matchup. Game 2 of the district season. Rough Riders drop the first one, need this one. If they do, they will climb into a second-place tie with lots of other teams, well, maybe a couple of other teams anyway. That's the goal by the end of the evening. If you're not watching your screen, Bullard's in blue, and they're going right to left as you look at whatever is in front of you. And here's the kick. One-step kick, caught at the 25-yard line, moving upfield to the 35. Number 3 for center, hits the 40, pushes. Strong push after he was hit. And he's going to be brought down by several Panthers. Center will start at the 42-yard line, and that's a good way to start, Mr. Shires.
Yes, it is.
Great field position for us to start right there.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Now, Chris Walker, we brought Dr. Peppers.
We did. They're in the car.
We'll pop them maybe at halftime.
Yeah, no, we'll on the way home.
1st and 10 Riders from their own 42-yard line.
You get a look at what they have in store. Most likely, it's going to be lots of speed. Got 3 receivers far to the right, looking that way, faking, pulls the ball back down. Bellin across the 45, running, tries to cut up, can't. Bullard hits him after about 4 yards, but still.
Right.
That was a good decision. That was a good decision by TJ. They shifted out into a wide cluster with a guy inside, and he was kind of in the slot there off the ball, looking for a screen, and they took it away by just jumping in the throw lane. He did a real wise job by pulling down and running.
Bullard ready for that, and got 4 yards.
Bring up 2nd and 6.
Not bad. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Bluford tried to go to the middle, around the left side. Chase gets to midfield, and they're going to give him just midfield, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2. So 4 on first, 3 on second.
Stay with
Make that 4 on second. 2nd and 3rd down and 2.
Colonel, get us a little closer in, please, sir. There we go, right there.
There we go.
Critical early 3rd down from midfield, right on the top of the B here in Bullard. 2 receivers far left.
Got leverage to the field here. There we go. We got to play. We got to get upfield on that. He's going to get the first.
And that's
he's got the first down yardage.
Wasn't sure he was going to as he slipped when about the time he got the ball. He changed his mind going right and then decided to go left, and then it took him about a half second to get the gears changed.
We had him way out leverage with that H-back to get outside. That slip kind of slowed things down. Something to look out for in the future there, away from the 3 receivers into the boundary.
A ball linked across for the first down on the Bullard 48. 2 receivers each side. Fake to Bluford, looking to his left. Throws it. Beautiful shot to the 35-yard line, to the 30. Nice intermediate pass. Slant works every time.
Tell you, that right there is a running game's friend. If we can be that efficient with that kind of pass, that's going to be well for the Rough Riders.
And now the next snap already looking to his right this time. Just zings it to the 15-yard line. Stays in bounds.
It's all right. They're going to play off. They're trying to really pack the box to facilitate that, stopping that run. I think the Bullard's shown their hand early. That's their answer for tonight's keys to the game. Just like that, a few extra hitters. You get a lost yardage play.
They brought it in the box on first down. The sophomore ball carrier tried to go right up the middle and nothing to be had. The first offensive play that really doesn't work.
Right, sure didn't. And you know, the answer to what comes with that is soft coverage in the secondary. So, you know, those 8-10 yard routes, comeback routes are going to be there.
There's the snap, fakes it, looking to his left. Now rolling to his left. Gets to his 20.
Turn, he goes to the end zone.
Oh,
ball got tipped.
It was a good throw, but hand just got up, knocked it away. That's a hard throw too for a right-handed quarterback, rolling to his left, throwing against his momentum that way. Beautiful throw, but a better play on the defense. Didn't catch that number, but it's third down now, and a fat 12. Got to get to about just past the 6-yard line.
You know, those parts, counselors, protection hadn't been that bad. It's been pretty clean. He rolled out there, but you know, he's got some good protection in the pocket. Oh, just as I say that, nice play.
Breaks the tackle though to the 15, fights his way to the about 12. So it would have been a big loss. Fights, lowers his head, gets some of the yardage back, enough for Meeks to wonder. Fourth down, and what's it going to be? About 7.
I think you kick it.
Field goal this or go for it?
I'd kick it.
Looks like we're lining up, going for it.
Okay. We have the view from field level on fourth down and 7.
Steal 5 real quick.
He gets the call from the sideline. 2 receivers to his left. Fakes the handoff. Looks that way for the slant.
Same thing. That's
it.
And
the flag, yeah.
That's it. They were in man, playing off on man, and that was his only hope to stop that, was to grab a hold.
Couldn't quite get there when he was getting to the ball, but that's because someone had a hold of him. So that's going to be the break we needed.
Sometimes that happens when you're guarding the best athlete on the field.
That's right.
Get behind him a little bit.
That may happen again.
Yeah.
And better that than a touchdown, right? That's
absolutely
a smart penalty.
And if you're Justin Horton and you got the best athlete on the field and a guy covering him, kind of makes sense to take that shot, doesn't it? Especially where we are on the field. You know, your defense has been playing well all year. It's not a bad opportunity.
When you say you make them play another down, that penalty caused that. First down and goal from the 3 in the State Farm red zone. Bluford right by the quarterback, gets the handoff right up the middle. Oh, the first block's got him to the 1. Then the secondary comes up, makes a stop.
Colonel, we need to get a closer shot, or we're going to start getting text from our fans. There we go.
But what a good shot from the from the field. Here we go.
Right
Bellon's
at you.
going to keep it and words it around, makes the play.
They got to watch in high definition the first score for the Riders tonight.
That's right. It took them a while, but they moved down with Ray Jones' first downs. I counted 3 of them, including a fourth down with a passing penalty, and that made all the difference. So here we go on the extra point call. They're going to actually run the extra point now. They're going to spot the ball at the 10 like they always do. Critical
Watch the
here.
operation here.
There's the kick, and it's up, and it is good. So it's 7-0 with 8:50 to go in the first quarter from Bullard. A good first drive from your Rough Riders. We'll be back with more on NetSN.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
Everybody, welcome back. It's time for a Shelby Savings Bank kickoff.
It's going to be a short kick over here to the left.
Yep.
He's going to call fair catch. Be 1st and 10 Panthers.
Both teams electing to kick about the same way. Work better for the Rough Riders because there's no return.
From their own 35. That's it. And we'll set up shop, have our first snap of defense there, see how this is going to go.
Chris Watlington here with Stephen Shires and Matt Gregory up here with us. Play-by-play voice today in Bullard. Holly Herndon down on the field with Dr. Collard, or providing our sideline shots.
There's the sideline shot from Dr. Collard right there.
Tailback, pro formation to the right, to the boundary. The Bowman takes the snap. He checks the play. Calls the signal to the line. He's got 5 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds. Everybody's aware. Get that snap off. Looks like we had an inside run to the left. And Cody Atkinson's going to sniff that out real quick.
What a surprise.
Not a surprise. That's going to be a 1-yard gain for the Bullard Panthers. That'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Shires, how good is Cody Atkinson?
He's darn good.
We'll give Bullard credit. That was a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Got 2 big, excellent bands that will be our guest stars and co-stars today. We'll talk about those here in a minute.
Pro offset left here. Bowman inside handoff. Nope, he's going to pull it. He's going to keep it around the right side. He's going to pick up about 5. That'll bring up 3rd and about 3 for the Panthers.
About the same kind of way the Rough Riders started on their offensive possession, kind of doing some tentative punching at the beginning of the round. And
yeah. I mean, I'm probably pretty sure Coach Huffstetler had him prepared for that. We got to know it's coming, read our keys, and make the play.
See if we can't stack this up.
Yeah, we're back tight into the right. Pro set. Bowman under center this time. He's going to open up second man through, and he's not.
Oh, no, he gets away.
He did. He broke through a tackle. He got away. We had him in the backfield. Who was that had him?
I'm not sure. We had a couple guys back there.
Big pickup for Bullard.
Caleb Mosley is the one who saved the touchdown, though. Caught his feet. Yeah, that was going to be probably a punting situation.
Absolutely. That'll move the sticks, bring up 1st and 10 for Bullard from the Rough Rider 35-yard line, which should have been, could have very well easily have been a punting situation. There we go. We got a flex tight end to the right. Twins to the left, one back in the backfield. Bowen back to pass. We're cutting up front. He's rolling to his right. And incomplete. Good defense on the play there by the Riders. He tried to get to that tight end. It was flexed out to the right.
That's number 31 for the Rough Riders.
Yeah. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
So we talked, of course, to Coach Meeks about, for the night, his defensive goals.
Defensive goals tonight is we've got to trust our keys. They're going to go in and out of a couple different offensive schemes as they make the transition with their new offensive coordinator. So just trusting what we see, and then we got to be aggressive at the point of attack.
Tight end to the left with a wing. Hands off. Down, kind of right off left guard there. It's going to be a pickup of about 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
They're going to be in different sets Mr. Shires.
Yes.
But part of that is because it's I guess it's part of the strategy, but part of it is just their growing pains as they transition from last year's style offense to this. So there are still vestiges of what they were doing last year. 3rd down and 5, Rough Riders are going to need to guess right. Ball on the 30. They got to get to the 25. Rough Riders scored on their first one.
Tight end's covered up here. This is pro set left. Pistol set. Handoff, second hand through, and he's going nowhere. Good job. All the Riders converge here on the ball.
Number 14 is getting off up the bottom.
That's it.
Too tall, I guess we decided.
Jamarian Smith is.
Josh Smith.
Just a
Centerville Company player.
It's going to be 4th and 5.
Got to meet him in the neutral zone during the Wright Chrysler pregame, but there's a big moment early in the game with.
Get ready for quarterback draw here. We got 5 wides, 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary. Looks like Riders are coming out in kind of man coverage, coming hard off the edge. Bowman rolling to the right. He finds a little room. He's going to run for it, and he's going to get it out of bounds, +2.
Both teams get close to the red zone. And
that'll turn the down
down
box over, bring up first and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah. Rough Riders did the same kind of thing when they got down to the red zone, had to pick up a 4th down.
Quarterback draw, whether you call it or not. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Rough Rider 24.5-yard line. Here we go. We've got tight end to the boundary. We've got a wing, an offset out of the right, out of pistol. Here we go. Inside handoff. Nothing doing. Maybe fights for about 1-2 yards. Atkinson's quick to trigger on that Indy counselor.
Yes, he is.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. From the Rough Rider, let's call it 22-yard line.
Good interior defense so far. They've missed that one tackle, the biggest offensive play of the game. They stopped it up.
Here we go. We got tight right, twins to the left. Bowman in the back in the shotgun with one back with him. He's going to do the old zone read, and it's not going to work. We were there for him that time. We were there for him. He wanted to pull it, but he looked up and saw a 15 standing in his way.
Yep.
And he still pulled it anyway, and then 21 got him for 15 to get there.
And sort of 54, Radney, I think it was in on that. Isn't 54 Radney?
Yes. Big play by the Riders defense. That pushed the Panthers back about 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers.
A legitimate 3rd down and advantage defense.
Yep. Last time Panthers were in the situation, they spread the field. They went 5 wides, and Bowman rolled out to the field. So this time we're going to have a tight end to the boundary, and we got twins to the field. Bowman in the shotgun with a running back. He's going to throw it. No, he's not. He's still looking. Picked off. It's going right back down the middle of the field, down to the left. We got a flag on the play, and we're going to take a knee.
Was that okay? That's a flag. That looks like that's what we're holding on the offense.
It looks like it should be holding.
Was the flag before the ball thrown?
Not sure.
No, thank you. Thrown. That's where you normally would see a holding from the side judge, or an offsides, or illegal motion.
Face mask, defense, number 14.
Calling number 14 for a face mask. Boy, that is a critical penalty. It must have been a hands to the face kind of thing.
Yeah, it was. Obviously it was.
Just kind of makes you sick.
It really does, because that's going to give the Panthers a 1st down, which probably could have been a Rough Rider touchdown because he was off to the races, counselor. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Rough Rider 12. No problem. We've stopped them in 3 downs every series this drive. Let them out on 3rd.
Yep.
And then the penalty there.
In the State Farm red zone now.
And we got trips left, tight right, one back in the backfield, Bowman in the gun. Here we go. He's going to pull it right and go right up the middle, and he is.
How did they keep him out of the end zone?
He got tackled at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
That was a great tackle. Looked like they tried to get a little flare screen to the boundary. That was taken away, and he just took off running.
I've been impressed with this Bowman kid here early on.
Like I said, we need to get him counting lights here pretty quick.
Yeah.
But if we Have a little hand discipline there. They are not in this situation. You know what I mean there, Chris?
Yeah. Little hand discipline.
It's our ball.
Keep your hands to yourself and off their faces.
We're already probably talking about the kickoff at this point.
Most likely.
Can't change that, though.
Second down and goal.
There we go. They were full house.
Quarterback
and
sneak.
here they're going to call a touchdown. Oh, we got a flag. Got another flag going up.
Well, we'll have to figure out what that's all about.
Got somebody running out. You got a coach running out. Two coaches running out there. We got somebody down, Chris?
I don't know.
Is there somebody laying? Is it a Panther laying there on the blue?
I'm not sure if there's yeah, it looks like
it
there
sure
may
does.
be, in addition to a flag, maybe an injury as well.
Yeah, I think there's an injury.
Well, not sure. While they...
Let's take a quick break while they're working on that.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll be right back.
Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a third generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between, Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We had a player down, but he's up. Appears to be okay. So we have a flag on the play to work out. I think we have the quick takes. We're going to hear the first one.
Defensively is the same as last year, same defensive coordinator. So they're going to be an odd front, odd stack. They're going to be in a 3-3 stack, zone on the back end. So having to change up a few things schematically just with that kind of the box offensively.
All right, so Chris Wallington, explain to everybody what happened.
Well, there was an injury. He was fine. There was a touchdown, 6 points for Bullard. And then Bullard, one of their offensive line, one of their players piled on and unnecessarily.
No, I think the opposite. I think they peeled guys off the pile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that looks like the young man that played quarterback going in the tent there.
Whatever the case, it was a penalty. Center's going to take it on the kickoff, so they're going to be kicking from relatively deep in their own end zone to the Rough Riders. So lots to unpack there. And then when we were coming out of the commercial, our special little quick take with Meeks finally fired up. So, it was just wild and out of control here from Bullard. But the main idea with 3:58 to go at 7-7, and Center's fixing to get the ball from the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, that Bullard will kick from pretty far in there into the field. So an opportunity now for good field position.
Are we ready to go to Holly? Looks like she's ready.
Yeah, well, after the kickoff, we'll go down to Holly.
All right, sounds good.
So with that penalty, it puts the Panthers teeing the ball up on the 25. It's a great chance for some field position here for the Riders.
I remember the good old days of being on the sideline.
Yeah.
With the colonel, principal, causing trouble. So here's the kickoff. Jimmy Saves
coming around the right. We've got some running room. He makes a cut, breaks a few tackles. He's across midfield down to the 41 of the Panthers. Just as you would expect with that kickoff from the 25. Great field position. Good starting point for the Rough Riders.
You hear that phone call? That's the Tammy Steptoe step to the sideline call to Holly Herndon. Hello, Holly. What's going on down on the sideline?
Yeah, so the atmosphere is very optimistic down here. The boys seem very excited. They seem very pumped up. After the Carthage loss last week, I think they're ready to reassert their dominance and get that number 2 in the district.
I think that sounds like a very good plan. I'm glad to hear that we can't really tell from over here how they are, so I appreciate that report, Holly.
Yes, sir.
Holly Herndon, our on-the-field reporter.
There you go, Rough Riders, twins of the field, got motion coming across formation, fake handoff, inside handoff, and there's a big
huge hole.
And there goes Jeremy Bluford, tries to make a cut to the left of some green grass. He gets tackled down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Call it the 19 of the Panthers.
20-yard run plus by Bluford into the State Farm red zone, and that is a Ray Jones
first down.
First down.
What's cool is, or go quickly, throw it out.
Throw out to Tim Johnson. He makes one man miss. We got a flag on the play. We got a marker down. Tim's able to take that ball, get inside for about 5 yards.
There's going to be a blocking foul, I'm afraid.
Or a face mask.
Yeah, one of the two.
It looked like it was thrown at the tackle. Let's see here.
At the point of attack, holding.
Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah, I was afraid of that, Colonel.
Absolutely.
But it should be a spot of the foul, so it should be the full. It shouldn't be 20. What is it, 1st and 15?
First and 15
it's
or 16.
First and 16 from the 20. Inside handoff to Bluford. He sees another hole that he really liked. He squared those shoulders up and hit the gas. He'll take it inside the 10 down to the 8.
Could you tell either of you where that hole happened? Any chance to give an offensive line?
In between the guards.
All right.
It was in between the guards.
They're all competing for the pancake now.
Oh, I got you. That's going to require some film review.
Yeah, that's right.
We got twins to the right. We got a tight slot to the left. We got motion left. We're going to hand it a little forward pass, shovel pass Timothy Johnson. He's got the edge. And last man available brings him down inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. That'll be first and goal for the Riders.
Another Ray Jones first down and goal in the State Farm red zone. And it didn't take the Riders long to get back down here again. 7-7 tie late first quarter.
There you go. Twins of the boundary, handoff inside. Call it 6 for the Riders. That's the young freshman.
Yes.
How about that?
Jesus Villegas in for 6.
Brought Villegas in instead of the Bluford. That's good. A little 1-2 punch.
And rotating backs. They're fresh in the fourth quarter.
And they will go. They always kind of make you wonder, but they're going to line up for the extra point. And the kick is up. It looks good from here, and it is good. 14-7 at 2:36 to go first quarter. Rough Riders lead in this important second district game. We'll be back with more from NetSN after this.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
This is McAdams Propane. And this is CEO Josh McAdams. That's him on the cover of Texas Propane Magazine as the president of the state organization. He knows a thing or two about propane. He learned from his dad and his grandfather before him. Whether your business depends on propane or just your outdoor kitchen, McAdams puts the needs and the safety of their customers in first. It's McAdams Propane.
We're back here in Bullard. That's the moon, which I hope we get a good moon in Bullard because we can always see it, seems like. And then right over here above, just beyond the flags, is a house where our coach from 2 coaches ago, Mr. Bowman, grew up. The kickoff, they're going to scoop it up and try to return it.
They're going to pick it up inside the 3-yard line, and they're going to bring it out to the 14.
Yeah,
he fights for another yard, bring it to 15.
I think they had to. I don't think it was going to go through the end zone. So good break from center. To finish up that thought, Barry Bowman grew up right over there. His parents still lived there when he was coaching here. And the Bowman that is such a good quarterback for Bullard is, I don't know, a nephew or I believe a nephew of that Bowman family. Just right over there, just to the left of the football field is.
Right. We're going to say it is anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
Didn't he go to Spring Hill, Chris?
Yeah, he did go to
Bowman. And they lived right over there. Yeah.
Fiction can be fun, folks. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the minus 15 on their own 15-yard line. We got pistol set, full house backfield. We got I backfield, tight end left, wing, and a wide receiver. Got a flanker out there. They're going to run a power. It's going to go for exactly 1.3 yards. That'll bring up second.
That's amazing that you have that much detail.
That'll bring up second and 8.7 for the Panthers from their own. I'm not even going to try to give you the decimal on the whole field. So it's around the 11-ish.
I want to know what it is in meters.
Oh, there's that. You got a Google machine. Use it. Punch it in there. Here we go. We got tight end to the right, twins to the left. Bowman in the shotgun. Back flares out. Got a tight end screen. Breaks a few tackles.
He's going to just about get it.
Man, is that a first?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Center had a lot of chances to stop that play.
Sure did.
Almost knocked it out of the air.
Almost knocked it out of the air.
Yeah. Good hard run by that tight end. $1:40 to go in the first quarter. When we get to the end of the quarter, we will call Captain Porterfield and the pilot Porterfield, both of them, in the Bowles Feed Blimp for a scoring update from other games in the county.
Bullard's really trying to put a wet towel in this game, taking their time. They're going to take it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, left hash. Once again, we got a tight slot to the left. Here they go, coming off.
Ooh.
Well, they got to call that holding call both ways.
Surely they did. Is there no penalty on the play?
I don't know, but our edge player his jersey was stretched a half a mile, and then the 2 DBs back there were getting tackled, literally.
Yeah, I'm shocked there's not a penalty flag.
We'll give him 7 yards, but that was notwithstanding the rule, 7 yards, and move on with life.
Hey, you know as well as I do, Gregory, it ain't holding unless they call it.
Yeah, it's holding if it affects the outcome of the play, and I'm going to go to my grave that way. Interesting note, last weekend we went and watched my home. Well, we'll finish this after the next play. There we go. We got a tight end and a wing to the right. I backfield in the pistol. Handoff looks like an ISO play, and he's not going to get it. He's going to get a yard and driven back. So that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Panthers from their own 30.
I think he lost a yard.
33-yard line. He got one. So I was saying we went and watched my hometown Detroit Lions take over AT&T Stadium last week.
Good.
And my kids asked if I was going to yell at those refs, and I told them no, I would not be, because they've heard me yell at refs before. And they asked, why do you yell at refs, Dad? And I said, I played football for a long time, and I honestly can say that I had 2 holding calls. One was legit and the other one wasn't. But I don't appreciate people that hold as their regular technique at all.
So
here we go. There we go.
Oh, we stopped.
We sure did.
Defense,
we sure did. We sure did.
That didn't hardly
got off blocks at the point of attack, had good pursuit. There was nowhere to go. And if you'll notice, the Rough Riders jerseys, they're about pulled halfway off of them right now. But that's not changing them. In the mortal words of the old John Mudge, you can't hold a wild man, counselor.
That's right.
You're really yelling at the
I'm
people
yelling
with those techniques.
Yes, and
the
it's
referees,
not, and we're not holding them accountable. That bothers me.
Well,
I had respect for the game and the rules to an extent,
to an extent.
Oh my gosh!
I don't want to overdo anything. At the end of the first quarter,
I need to move away from
14-7.
Strike.
And the fourth down coming up. Do you have the liner that we can play? And it will. If so, we'll.
No, let's don't do that just
we'll
yet.
Just go straight up to Lee Porterfield. We're going to call the blimp and see if we can get some scores. They have a normal phone system.
Blimp here.
There she is. Hello, Captain. What are some of the scores around the area?
Hey, hello everyone. It's time for the Batters Law Firm first quarter scoreboard from high above Bullard in the Bowles Feed Blimp. See Ken and Cecilia for your livestock and horses as well as for your pets. For the animals in your life, Bowles Feed has what's for dinner. Here are the scores from in and around Shelby County in District 11. Larry Pierce's game on Net SN, Garrison 3, St. Augustine 0.
Yeah.
Also, Tenaha 7, Mount Enterprise 28.
Okay.
Joaquin 22, Hemphill 6. Shelbyville 14, Timpson 7. That is Timpson's homecoming.
Man.
That's the Batters Law Firm scoreboard. Remember, if your legal issue matters, then in East Texas, it's got to be Batters. The Batters Law Firm is just a call away. Now, here in Bullard, your first quarter scores: Center 14, Bullard 7. Talk to you again at halftime.
Thank you.
All right, now to start this second quarter, we have a fourth down play by the Panthers from their own 34-yard line. It looks like they were trying to get that one au gratis, but they're going to bring it back and think about it. And it's important to note, Counselor, that I am not advocating, nor do I advocate for the yelling at officials. It was just simply an anecdotal story between me and my sons. But it's two. It wasn't Chris, but it was
I don't
two.
know that. I'll just say this. I don't know, Colonel, that I ever heard you yell at the officials when they did not deserve,
when they didn't
when
deserve
they
it.
deserve it.
Well, and that's true. And that's true. And they deserve it when people aren't playing within the technique.
Right. Of course, we have a nice shot of our cheerleaders brought to you by Dr. Randy Collard.
He is down on the field with that camera, trying to kind of bring to life.
Yep.
If all you see is the camera shot from up here, you're separated from everything. So getting us right in the middle of the game. Thank you, Dr. Collard. So it looks like Bullard is going to punt. Rough Rider defense holds.
Let's still play honest here. Let's still play honest here. This is one thing I did notice on that last series, I didn't see Bullard quarterback Bowman carry the ball much or get put in any situations. So makes you wonder how well he's feeling right now.
So there's
it's
the punt.
Going to roll. Nice Panther roll inside the 20 down to the 19.
Also a good
certainly
decision.
Hope the young man's fine and full speed. We'll find out. Riders will take over the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. And I can tell you where those penalties were, Mr. Watlington.
Where they happened?
No, where I was and who we were playing.
Oh, you remember your two?
I do.
You cheated. You did
first
the wrong
time,
thing twice.
First time was not. It was
once.
That was I don't know what he was throwing a flag at.
It had probably been a while since he'd thrown one.
I bet it was a mistake. I bet it was.
Probably was.
I bet it was the golfer.
I don't know, man. I knew the guy. He hung out with my brother, and I think he just decided to throw a flag to be funny.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, here we go. Cutting the ball back. Mr. Bluford found him some room.
What are the odds you have that on replay?
Cutting it back. Big run for the Riders on 1st down.
Oh, well, you know what?
As quickly as we line up, I doubt you'll be able to get it loaded
That'll
up.
bring up 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Well, I got bad news. I pressed the wrong stinking button.
No, we got cluster right, wide cluster right. We're going with the screen.
Oh, there it is.
It comes, and it
blow
opened
through
right up.
Oh, if we could got through there just a little faster, it would have been green grass and glory.
It would have been green grass, but I'll take the 10 yards we got anyway.
First play was a Ray Jones 1st down. Second play is right close to it.
Well, it's coming in chunks now.
We got
back to back, Ray Jones 1st downs.
Coming in chunks. All right, Riders will definitely spread the field on you. Here we go. We got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. We got motion across formation. We're going to hand it off inside. He's got plenty of room on the left side. Still churning his legs. That's going to be probably a 5.5, 6 yard gain.
Boys, Mr. Pancake, number 79, Smith, came around. He wants to eat some more pancakes.
That's it.
On that play.
You and Pierce motivated him.
Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Riders. Just across midfield, the Bullards up 49. With 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
We're going deep in a double
Bellin
coverage.
back to pass. He lets it go. Ball falls a little short. They had 2 guys out there on Ratcliffe. And, honestly, if he throws it about a step earlier and lets it out there, he might be able to outrun him to it.
I think he did. I think he was getting some separation.
Yeah.
Colonel, but yeah, it was. We've seen TJ's overthrown him here.
TJ's got an arm.
Yeah.
But these guys have some legs, too, so he needs to let that ball fly a little earlier. Here we go. 2 to the right. Inside handoff to Bluford. He did not have to turn on a turn signal at all. He went straight down the field, and that was a 22-yard gain. Bring up 1st and 10 for the Riders.
Matt, you go forward, never straight.
That's it. To the 29-yard line. The goal line straight ahead, man, not to the right or left. There were no blinkers needed on that play. Here we go. Got cluster right with a flanker. We're going to go back underneath.
Nice.
That's the old Dolphin play.
Yep.
That's going to be another 11, 12-yard gain.
Boy, that really formed up correctly.
The old under center eye days, they called that smoke draw, where you sprint out and hand the draw come back the other way. But here we call it Dolphin.
Dolphin. Why do we call it Dolphin?
I have no idea.
Just what we named it?
I'm assuming they
heard one of these spread guys say this is Dolphin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how they like to signal it in.
That's right.
Doing this.
Right. But yeah, in the old days we called that a sprint draw.
Yeah, sprint draw, smoke draw, show roll out, come back the other way. It's just another form of a counter. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right with a tight slot. And we're going to throw it. Oh! We had the tight slot, and that would be Tiki wide open.
Yeah, Tiki wide open.
Heading down the seam, middle of the field. TJ put it in a bad place.
Yeah. Well,
right in his hands. And those 2 usually make every connection.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Well, the snap was rolled back, so TJ was kind of off schedule.
He still put it right where it needed to be. Because there was the Bullard safeties are still trying to figure out what happened. Here we go. We've got 2x2 shotgun inside handoff to Bluford. He has to bounce right. He's going to cut it up now, and he's going to find. He found about 7 yards.
Bluford's good.
He is. I like the way he plays the game. Yeah.
There was that run that was just with no blinker necessary, but a lot of times he needs the blinker, and he uses it and saves a lot of runs that would otherwise be a loss or a very negligible game.
He blinkified that run. 9:27 left in the second quarter.
It's been blinkified.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Inside handoff to Bluford. He likes that hole again. He's following in, snuggling in behind his guys there. He's going to get a Rough Rider first down inside the 3, at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal Riders from the 3.
Oh, I bet Dr. Collard's got us a shot for this next one. I don't know that. But
yeah. We're gonna go right to it.
For all those of you out there in Neverland, it is second quarter.
Rough Riders taking just a moment.
Thank you. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Almost took a chance to hear what Meeks said about offense, but I won't.
1st and goal, motion across formation. We're going to do the old flip again, and this is going to score for the Rough Riders. There's just entirely too much blue blur going there.
Timothy Johnson with another score. He scored a bunch of touchdowns this year, y'all.
That was right to left across your radio dial. In for the score, Timothy Johnson.
And so there you go. The Rough Riders answer their second score of the ball game with a 3rd score, 20-7, awaiting the extra point. Able to get this, it'll be a 2-touchdown lead for the Rough Riders. 8 minutes, 43 seconds from the halftime proceedings. Snap is up.
Good hold, good kick.
All good. 21-0, or 21-7. The Rough Riders lead Bullard. Bullard will get another chance when we come back here on NetSN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century. Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Batters Law Firm is proud to be a third-generation law firm serving the injured people of East Texas since 1964. Batters has settled thousands of cases and paid out over $25 million to clients from settlements in the past 2 years. Visit one of their locations for your free, no-appointment consultation and let the Batters team implement their proven approach that incorporates treatment and recovery while maximizing settlements and payouts. Batters Law Firm, serving you in Nacogdoches, Lufkin Center, and Houston. Remember, when it matters, call Batters. 833-BATTERS. 833-BADDERS.
All right, folks, here we go. Get ready for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. And there it is. We're going to do a pop-up kick, and we're going to be a fair catch for Bullard at about the 37-yard line.
In 8 minutes, 43 seconds, we will have the halftime show brought to you by Farmers State Bank. And, of course, at the top of the show, when we're away, the band and the twirlers and the chaparrals perform. This is a big one for the band and for the Bullard band in that marching contest first round is tomorrow, the big one where, you know.
Where's it at?
It's in Longview Lobo Stadium in beautiful downtown Longview, and all the bands in the area.
Plenty of dining options if you want to go watch the Rough Rider band.
That's true. Good places to eat right across the street. The contest starts at 10 in the morning and goes to 10 at night. So many bands are performing, all of them across the area. This is their last warm-up.
Inside handoff. He's churning and burning in there, dancing his way across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That'll bring up a second and manageable for the Panthers.
You see the
second call at 3.
Leaving now, going across to get ready to our left where our scoreboard is in our stadium.
Yeah, that's interesting. Most scoreboards are on the.
I've looked 2 or 3 times to the left, and it's not over there. Surprise.
We got 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Bowman in the shotgun, one back there with him. Trouble with the snap. And he's going to go down, folks.
That was a judgment error. He got lucky that the ball bounced back to his hands.
And you know what was even better is we kept coverage behind him. Where he couldn't get rid of it.
I don't think it was a bad – I think he just kind of lost control of the football.
Well, dropping the ball isn't the bad decision, but when he got right out there –
Well, he should have thrown it away when he got out of the
pocket. Throw it away if we're covered, but we'll take it because that was a pretty big loss on second short.
That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Panthers from their own 33.
Defenses look pretty good tonight, y'all. They had that one.
If we don't get that personal foul, there's probably a goose egg over there, maybe another touchdown for the Riders.
The 3rd and down where they had him in the backfield, and then he broke free, and otherwise a really good defensive showing.
3 receivers to the boundary, the tight end. Bowman in the shotgun, back there with him. We're going to have
a stoppage.
Timeout for the Panthers.
Their second charge of the half.
Like I said, I think they're trying to put a wet towel on this thing.
We'll get a chance to do some business, though. We'll hear from the sponsors, and we'll be right back.
You crack me up. I can't catch a break. Oh, I was shattered by the news. Those are fine if they're expressions, but you don't want to use those terms when you're talking about your windows at home or your windshields or your mirrors. For the finest in glass repair and creativity, call Anna Bowles-Lee at Center Glass.
All right, buddy, welcome back. Get ready here. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and 12. Yeah.
One of those big signpost plays in a game.
That's it. We got a tight end with 2 receivers to the boundary. One split out wide to the top. Bowman in the shotgun. There we go. We're going to run a wheel right down the sideline. Bowman's going to pull it down and run with it. You got to get some people over there, and he's short. He is short of the line to gain. Oh, they're going to give it to him. Looked like he went out about 2 yards prior to that. Be a first down for the Panthers.
Bowman's keeping them in it, isn't it?
That's it. He did. And our force player turned and ran with the out and up. That'd been number 15, the Sergeant. Got to make sure we keep contained on number 5.
Yeah, but you got to defend that wheel route.
Oh, for sure. No, I'd say that if we're going to man up there, we got to have contained.
Somebody else going to have to. Yeah. All right.
I'm sure somebody was assigned. They got caught looking at something. Here we go. We got a twins to the field. We got a tight end and a flanker to the right. We're going to run inside. He's going to get about 2 on the play. That'll bring up second, and they give him 3, maybe 4. They bring up second and 6 for the Panthers, just across midfield from the Rough Rider 49.
See Dr. Clark with a shot of our cheerleaders over there.
It's the kind of shot you get nowhere else.
Yeah. That's it.
In East Texas. Nobody else has an optometrist looking at the field for them.
They like something with these 3 receivers to the boundary.
Yeah, they do.
And they got a tight end to the field up there. Bowman in the shotgun. Here we go. Dropping into coverage. He's going to run out. No, he's out of bounds. He can't throw that.
Oh, they're going to surely they mark.
Yes, they're marking him out there. That's going to actually be a loss on the play.
As the quarterback stepped out of bounds prior to grounding ball.
There we go. We got a ruling on the field as if we can have it reviewed.
Yeah,
all right.
That's what it says on the field.
It's going to be a loss of a yard for the Panthers. That'll bring up third and 8.
It's a cheap sack for the Rough Riders.
That's it.
And not very satisfying.
It's still a sack, though. It's still somebody's getting credit for that.
I think the official script is he ran out of bounds before he grounded the ball, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So pretty much that's it. That's pretty much he rolls out to wherever the multiple receiver side is. That's what's been happening. Here we go. Same thing into the boundary. We got a cluster set, and now we're going to go empty. 2 receivers to the field. 2 receivers to the field. Here we go.
Oh, it's going to
be a screen. He's not going to get it because right there,
that's got to be
lights out. He's not going to get it. It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Not even close. Man,
for the Panthers.
That was kind of scary there, Colonel, because it looked like
he had some yard. He had some room. And Atkinson was rushing on the play. He turned, redirected, and got back in there he was pretty angry that they pulled that move on him.
But they got enough on the play to consider going for it on 4th down as they're down a touchdown.
It's 4th and 2.
Down 2 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Riders tough enough up front. Bring an extra man in the box. We got an empty set again. Going to cut everybody. He's going to turn and run.
We just didn't have any contain over there.
He didn't. They cut everybody up front.
As soon as he saw that contain was gone, he took off.
Yeah. They bring up 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
5 minutes to go.
The Dexter Dreadnoughts used to pull that move. Here we go, timeout.
Looks like a timeout.
1 minute in late.
And we're going to check and see if we're ready with our band report.
All right, we'll do that. We'll take one. We'll hear your game liner, Chris Washington.
No, that's good.
We'll be back.
Make sure everybody. Okay, we're ready for a halftime report from Holly Herndon. It's not halftime, a second quarter report, but she's going to be telling us.
Better make it quick.
About halftime. She's over there with the band. Hello, do you? Oh, sorry, Holly. Never mind. We'll do it again. Can't. She wasn't hooked up. That's my fault.
1st and 10 Panthers from the Rough Rider 40-yard line. We have more than 1 second left in the half. We have 4 minutes and 57 seconds left till halftime. 3 receivers with the tight end to the boundary. Inside handoff. There's room in there. That's an 8-yard gain. They'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. We got a timeout for young man slow to get up on the field, the Rough Rider.
All right, we want to try this again?
Maybe we'll try it again. I'm fixing to call her right now and see if we can go down with. You hear that? That's the buzz.
Hello?
There you are. So you're down there with the band somewhere, right?
Yes, sir. I'm right next to where they're warming up right now.
Okay. Well, what do you hear down there from the band?
Well, right now they're warming up for their halftime show, and I got to say that I am really excited to see both Bullard and Center play one after the other because they're both award-winning, highly talented military bands, and I just think that they're both really impressive.
You are so right about that, and Bullard is one of those programs that kind of would like to see maybe win state every year. And
there we go.
Yes, sir.
They're just that good. And
yes, sir.
How they step out from behind that thing.
Take about 3 or 4 steps to your.
Either way.
You go. There you are. We see you now. One of the things I like about them is that they have, even though they're a military band, they have 5 mallet players that play xylophones and marimba and all that. I think that's pretty cool.
I know. I remember noticing that last year that they had a really explosive presence whenever they played towards us at the last year's Bullard game. But they also had mallets in the background. I thought that was really impressive.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, thank you for that report. Over to your right is the Center High School band warming up for the last time before contest tomorrow. And meanwhile, back on the field, thank you, Holly. It's 2nd down and 2.
There we go. Same set they've been in, tied into the boundary with 2 receivers. Shotgun, running back, and they're going to roll to it. They're going to roll to it. And there's nowhere to go.
Got him.
We had him contained and kept him under control there. Good pursuit.
Guess who made the play?
21.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah, but who had contained? Was that number 15?
15 came out, took on the blocker, made Bowman pull up. He was really trying to get on the edge and throw on the run.
Yeah.
Throw his timing route, and he ended up having to turn back and run the other way.
That's right. So that was what made that play. I mean, Atkinson gets the tackle.
For sure, but it was good team defense.
Yeah.
We kept him contained.
It was Gregory that pushed him back in.
Here we go. We got 3 receivers to the field, tied into the boundary. Bowman in the shotgun, one back with him. It's going to be that smoke draw again. There we go. Oh. And there's nowhere to go. Good inside pursuit. Contain was there. And there is no gain.
That was the sergeant.
And number 11 and number 54. Yeah. All filling gaps.
Yeah, but the sergeant got the credit for that one. So that goes to show you get the play before he makes the play, but no credit. This one, he's in there. There's multiple guys, but, again, they were coming right at him there, and he was able to – he really upheld – he really didn't – there was no effective block on him.
Here we go. We got 5 wides.
Big 4th down.
Looks like we have some communication here on the coverage. What we got? All right. Looks like they're going to cut the dogs loose. Here they go. You're going to catch it. It's going to be a 1st down.
Good presence of mind from Bowman and a good pattern.
Yeah, we backpedaled to stay over top, and he just ran to the sticks and turned around.
Gives him 3 minutes.
Turn down, box over, give him a 1st down. Inside the Rough Rider 30. They call it the 27-yard line.
Rough Riders got the ball first, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So Bullard's going to get it, and they're thinking go down here and score and get the ball back.
You can knot it up. Here we go. Tried a little zone read action. This chap here for Bullard. This Trey Wheeler's a tough running kid. He plays with leverage and he plays hard. He's blocking or running.
He'll get a good 3, maybe 4, right?
Yeah, that'll bring up 2nd and 6, looks like. Second and 6 now from the Rough Rider 28. Tied into the right, 2 receivers to the left. Inside handoff, back to Wheeler. And he's got 2 Rough Riders on him, 21 from underneath, 15 from the side. That'd be Atkinson and Gregory teaming up on that stop. Bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Panthers on the Rough Rider 26-yard line.
Game like today where the
21-yard
linebackers
line
have been so busy, that usually means that the linemen are doing their job.
For sure.
Blocking up the
they're running free and getting through gaps. That's exactly what's happening. Here we go. We got 4 receivers. Bowman in the shotgun. Here we got the back. Wheeler motioning out of the backfield. We got a hold up top. We got trying to throw it to the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. It dropped it.
Knocked away.
Good contained by the Riders all the way around.
Number 9 on the near interception.
Well, we had 21 bad intentions coming off the edge to the field there, and he got horse collared.
Yes, he did.
It was pretty obvious. Those are the things that would typically ignite my frustration, counselor.
Just outside the red zone.
Because that is a blatant disregard for the rules there.
4th down. They're going for it. No field goal in their future.
Yeah. What are we thinking here? I'm thinking screen. That's what's been their most success in these situations. They got a tight end. They're going to roll here to the boundary. They're going to roll the boundary. He's going to throw it back, and it's going to be almost intercepted.
What great defense there. Was that Tim?
No, that was number 7.
Oh, 7.
Yep, that was Jaquedrian Rogers.
So Rogers, I mean, he's
in straight man coverage, and he was there the whole time.
I think he baited him. There was some space. There was some space open, and then he closed it right at the last second.
Yeah. He kind of let him have his way and then said, I give you 5 yards and I'll catch you.
Yeah.
So that'll be Rough Rider ball, 1st and 10 from their own 21. They have 1:10 left till half.
Just
see if we can get some points out of this.
Got 2 timeouts.
We're gonna roll coverage. 3 guys are over here with Tim Johnson, and we're gonna give him a double move. And we're gonna throw it anyway.
Yeah.
And Tim is gonna get bumped. He had a chance to catch that, but we're gonna call it incomplete.
Triple coverage.
Yeah. We double move 3 guys. Frankly, he had a chance to go get it.
Yeah, he did. And I think there was, he could have had an interference.
I think so too. All right, here we go. Tim out here. We're still going to cover him with 3 guys. If rear back and pass, throw it over to the far side of the field. Who was that intended for?
Number 5.
And Ratcliffe falls incomplete on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Riders. By the way, they're expanding the field here to make sure that they've got coverage over number 3.
Yeah, other guys.
I think old Bluford could do one of those known turn signal runs here.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. There is a 5-man box.
Yeah.
And we've got a 7-man box with a tight end.
There we go.
There we go. There's a no-blinker run. He's got to get the first.
He's
right got
there.
it.
He's got it. What a run.
He kept fighting.
He didn't have it on first effort.
He got 12 on 3rd and 10.
Second, but on 3rd he got the
That's
extra
a 12-yard gain.
Yeah. So Ray Jones first down and a big one.
47 seconds left till half. First down from the Riders from their own 33-yard line.
Rough Riders regained control of the clock, and now they can do whatever they want.
I think they just need to run it.
Whatever they want, as long as it includes 60-plus yards. Inside handoff to Bluford. He's still running. He is. It must be slippery out there. They must have Crisco'd the field before we got here. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1.
Maybe we need to use our timeout here. We should have 2 left.
2nd down and 2, yeah. 19 seconds. Clock still running. Signaling in the play. 14-13.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure.
8 seconds, 7. We're going to take it to half, looks like to me.
Well, remember, as we go to half, Holly Herndon's going to visit with our
And that'll
coach.
do it for the first half.
So before we go to break and all, as the first half ends 21-7, we are hoping that Holly and Dr. Collar are able to catch Coach Meeks as he makes his way to the sideline and to the dressing, to the what do you call that? The
locker room.
Locker room. I couldn't remember.
That's it.
It's not the dressing room. My goodness. But 21-7 and a pretty well played game by both offense and defense. We're going to hopefully get to hear about it here as we prepare for the Farmers State Bank halftime show.
I see there. Okay, there we are. Look at it. Dr. Collard is right in place, and Holly is approaching Coach.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris
There you
Wallington.
go. There you go. I see. Oh, I got a collard on a. It's on me. I got a collard. Here we go.
Chris
we got
Wallington.
it. We got it. Here we go. It's fixing to happen.
Hi.
There you go. You're on.
Hello.
There we
All
go.
right, so I'm here with Coach Meeks right now. Coach Meeks, what do you think has made us go up by 21 points to Bullard 7 in the first half?
Well, I mean, we're executing. We're not playing with really good energy right now, so that's the one thing that we've got to do the second half to get some things corrected. But, I mean, as long as we'll continue to execute, we'll be okay.
All right, excellent. What do you think are some things that you want to implement in the second half?
Oh, no question, it's energy. Just like I just said, we're very complacent with where we're at instead of trying to be elite and trying to get better. And we're just kind of going through the motions right now. So that's definitely going to be the point of emphasis moving forward, and that's got to get corrected in the second half.
All right, thank you so much. That was Coach Meeks.
All right, so it's our Tammy Steptoe step down to the sideline where Holly Herndon interviewed Coach Meeks. We'll be back. We'll hear from a couple of folks, and we'll be back with the center band right after this.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
Welcome, everyone, to the Farmers State Bank Halftime Show. The show tonight features analysis by Colonel Matt Gregory, Borders Poultry Supply with their Up Close and Personal segment. We'll have our annual interview with Band Director Mr. Smith on the eve of the marching contest. Then we'll have the band and the chaparrals brought to you by Bowles Insurance. And finally, we'll hear other scores around the area live from the Bowles Feed Blimp. And now, they call him the godfather of the ukulele. Your host, the counselor, Stephen Shires.
Colonel, I gave up my ukulele playing some time ago, but
Yeah.
I may have to break it out at some point. But it's time for the center marching band.
Welcome back, folks. It's the Farmers Bank Halftime Show. And now it's time to enjoy the pride of Shelby County, the Center High School Marching Band, under the direction of Chris Smith.
Folks, this is the last dress rehearsal for the band as they have contests coming up.
So this will be full show here.
This will be the full meal deal.
Backups right here. You want to do it after? Let's do it after. Yeah, we can get through it. All right.
It's down. All right, everybody, that was the pride of Shelby County, the Center High School Marching Band. And now we're going to have the sweethearts of Shelby County, the Center Rough Rider Chaparrals, which will be coming up next.
Thank you for watching your award-winning CHS band.
And now, the sweethearts of Shelby County, the Chaparrals.
Now it's time for our Chaparrals. Again, the sideline view brought to you by Dr. Randy Collard. See how crystal clear that is. If your sight is not crystal clear, go see Dr. Collard, because we know we need him in basketball for our three-point shots, but he's also providing the shot from the sideline. All right, folks, that is the completion of the performance brought to you by the sweethearts of Shelby County. We're going to hear from Buster Bounds, who brings us the band and the Chaparrals, and we'll also hear from Farmer State Bank, which brings us the halftime show.
For most Center Rough Rider fans, Center Texas is home. You think of home, it brings thoughts of places that have been there your whole life. One of those places is Bounds Insurance. Bounds is here in the present, yesterday, and will be tomorrow. Bounds Insurance, for a lifetime.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Everybody, welcome back. We see a nice performing group by Bullard out there on that's their version of their dance team, and their looks like they're twirlers who may also have palms. So I'm not sure what it is, but it looks interesting. Large number of young ladies out there. Colonel, I don't know if you got you turned on or not.
I'm on.
Okay, there we go. Always good to see that. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's time to do our up close and personal, where we had Chris Wallington talks to. I think he talked to the band directors this week as we get ready for contest. Chris, up close and personal brought to you by Borders Poultry Supply. We're going to do that right now, and then when we come back, we'll have our expert analysis right after this. But first, it is Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
How does the band look as you get ready?
Pretty good. It's a pretty strong band. I'm expecting good things on Saturday.
What's the one thing you're pretty sure you're going to nail? And what's one thing, if you were a little concerned about it, that would be?
The sound, low brass is good. We pick marches to show off the low brass, and that's going to be a plus for us. We still have feet sometimes that don't exactly hit at the same time. They're not exactly in sync like a machine will say. Mm-hmm. And so if I was a judge, I'd be pretty critical of that. But that's not major. You have to keep in mind that this is 80% playing and 20% marching.
If you are a junior with the last name start with A through F, I need you to come to the gym to take your pictures. And if you were a sophomore in band last period, I need you to come to the gym and take a picture. But you have to smile real pretty. Thank y'all.
That's real life right there.
Real life.
That never happens at NBC.
Oh, no.
I know from my work with students that a lot of times the improvement that happens between like today, this interview's on a Wednesday, and Saturday, it's even though you don't have a night practice, there's just something that happens. Does that happen with band? Is there usually a big improvement in the last 96 hours?
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody starts cinching up a little bit. You know, it's getting real to you. You know, we've been going through this working on this since July, you know, basically. And so it's so far away, but now you start zeroing in and going, you know, I have a run through on Friday, and then the performance, a run through on Saturday, and then the real deal.
Yeah.
And that's it. And so it starts getting more real.
So what's the time and place for the contest?
Okay, so it's back at Longview at Lobo Stadium, and we march at 5:30. It's an all-day event.
Okay.
Starts about 9 in the morning, gets done at 10, but we march at 5:30. If you can't be there, East Texas Today will do a live stream of the whole contest.
East Texas Today.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
When you need supplies for your poultry farm, remember Borders Poultry Supply on Highway 87 South here in Center. The folks at Borders Poultry are ready to help you with parts for your brooders, chore time and rock cell feeders, and new drinker systems. Do you need a new incinerator? Are you ready for a new litter barn or compost shed? Do you need some updates on your poultry farm? Call 598-6297. Borders Poultry Supply, builders of quality poultry houses.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
All right, welcome back again. It's the Farmers Bank halftime show. We're getting close to expert analysis. Before we do that, one of the great things that we like to push and emphasize on our show is our Happy Tales with the dog and cat and pet adoption program that we have going on in Center and Shelby County. So we're going to hear from that, and then we'll come right back. This is the Farmers State Bank pregame show, halftime show here on Net SN.
Happy Tales Adoption Center is now the animal shelter of Shelby County, and their promise and mission is to improve and protect the lives of animals in our community and to alleviate their suffering and abuse. Every week during the ball game, you'll have a Happy Tales Adoption Center Minute, where we will feature a couple of the wonderful animals up for adoption at Happy Tales Adoption Center. Also remind everyone how you can donate and become a foster or even volunteer if you have the opportunity. It's Happy Tales Adoption Center, the animal shelter of Shelby County, just east of Center. My name is Sparkles. I'm 2 years old and weigh 27 pounds. I'm a Catahoula mix and a little on the small side. I love playing, especially with kids. My name is Izzy. I'm 3 years old and I was what they called a city dog. But after 5 weeks, I have all my hair back, I'm super healthy, and I love people. These dogs, plus many other animals, are available for adoption at Happy Tales Adoption Center, the animal shelter of Shelby County.
Meet Tiana and Midnight. They are both goofy girls and also the sweetest. Tiana loves to dance. Midnight loves attention. Adopt these goofy girls today.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond Bee Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond Bee Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond Bee Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Porticool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the Farmers State Bank halftime show, and now it's time for our expert analysis brought to you by East Texas Automotive. And so, Colonel, we got you up here. Normally we have you coming in, but we've got you for the whole night. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all on this side of the table, Counselor.
It's all good. So let's talk about this offensively. That's something we talked about off the air. It's rare that I disagree with Coach Meeks, but I thought we should have pushed it and tried to go ahead and try to get another score before half.
Sure, I understand.
What's the counter argument to that?
Well, the counter argument, which is a better argument in my opinion because it's mine, nonetheless, I understand the desire for more points, and but they took their shot, and then tried to take another shot, and then ran the ball, got a first down, but still we're on the other side of the 50. We were within 20 seconds. I like the concept of taking it to the locker room with a 3-touchdown lead because, I think what's the old saying, you throw a ball, 3 things can happen, and 2 are bad.
That's right.
When you're on the other side of the 50 under 30 seconds and you're chasing points, a couple things can happen and a couple are bad. So,
yeah, that's true.
You don't play with a lead.
I guess that's
and
true.
Don't count your money when you're sitting at the table kind of thing,
Well, that's true. I think I would just – but, Woodford could take it the distance.
He sure could.
And
why didn't he on the play before? I mean,
yeah.
And that's no shot to that young man. It was just on the other side of the fit. We're on our own side of the 50. That's a lot of grass,
right,
for somebody to outrun a bunch of people.
So you think that was the right call?
I do. I take a shot. Took a couple shots, almost broke a run, but we're still on our side of the 50. Got a first down. Let's go to the locker room, regroup.
That's right. All right, let's start on the defensive side of the football. Now, Bullard, you noticed they've been running a lot of trips to the short side of the field.
They have to their sideline.
Oh, it's their sideline.
To their sideline. I think they want to see what they're getting defensively, and Coach Huffstetler's been switching it up. We've been in some man looks. We've been in some zone looks. We've come off the edge. We haven't. So we've given them a couple different looks, but I honestly think there's a couple.
But let you go ahead.
A couple philosophies there, and once you've seen enough of it, you realize they're running to their sideline, so the guy calling the plays on there can see what he's looking at.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, and so defensively, I think you said a key was, we knew we were going to have to contain Bowman.
Sure, absolutely.
And when they've had offensive success, that we haven't done that before.
And that's exactly right. He has been the difference for the Panthers. And the little running back, 22, he's emerging as a decent little player.
Yeah.
What's his name, Wheeler? I believe so, yeah. Trey Wheeler. He's a decent little player. He's not afraid of contact, and he gets a couple yards after first contact if he's not picked up and put down,
right,
which has happened a few times. But no, the quarterback has definitely been, as advertised, been a factor. We got to do a better job of keeping him in the box, keeping him when we have kept a pocket around him and collapsed it.
Right.
He's struggled to make plays,
right,
with his arms. So. And what we have done, though, in those situations, we take away his first and second read, so he's had to use his legs. He couldn't make a play with his arms. So, take this for that. But Coach Huffstetler's doing a good job of giving him a couple different looks.
Right.
They really can't hone in on this or that.
Now, on the other side of the football, what's your observations?
Pretty much doing whatever we want.
Yeah.
Can I say that on air?
Yeah.
I mean we've thrown the ball effectively. We've run it very effectively. Like I was saying, towards the end of the second quarter, yards were coming in chunks now.
Yeah.
And it seems kind of like everything was going out the gate.
It's fun when I don't have to adjust the first down,
right,
down in distance. We just leave it on 1st and 10 every time. That's fun. So, all right, that's going to wrap it up for our East Texas Automotor Expert Analysis. We're here from East Texas Automotor. And then we'll close out the show, and we'll come back with our Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the second half. This is the Farmer State Bank halftime show here live on NetSN.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
All right, welcome back. The one thing that I didn't talk about that we got to do, it's time to go way up in the air. I don't know how many thousand feet. We'll find out in a second from the captain. But let's get our Bowls Feed Blimp batter scoreboard at the halftime. Take it away, Captain.
That's right. It's time for some other area scores from the Batters Law Firm halftime scoreboard. From the beautiful Bowls Feed Blimp, Ken's tip for the day, he said, be like his scarecrow. Be outstanding on that field.
That's it.
Here you go. We begin with scores from Shelby County. Larry Pierce's game over on NetSN. Garrison 17, St. Augustine 0. Also, Tenaha 7, Mount Enterprise 40. Joaquin 36, Hemphill 18. Shelbyville is playing spoiler to Timpson's homecoming. Shelbyville 28, Timpson 21. And in District 8, Rusk 21, Brownsboro 7, and Darth Vader 42, Athens 0.
Wow. 42-0 at halftime. Not a surprise. Somehow that kind of makes me feel good.
I'd say Scott Ponder is not real happy with his hometown.
Yeah. Well, that's the Batters Law Firm scoreboard.
The prophet has no honor in his hometown.
Oh, my goodness. That's the Batters Law Firm scoreboard, guys. Remember, if your legal issue matters, it's got to be Batters. They're just a call away. Now, there in Bullard, your halftime score is Center 21, Bullard 7. Talk to you again at third quarter.
All right. Thank you, Captain. It's Captain Lee Porterfield and first mate, Mr. Porterfield, Clint.
And that means, do we have the up close left to do?
No, we already done up close.
We already done. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're in good shape. Do you think? Have we heard, Colonel? Does Timpson have their quarterback? Is he back playing quarterback yet? Do you know?
The only thing I know about Timpson, other than I have an address there, is I drove downtown today and they had a parade going on.
Oh, there we go.
Other than that, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, in the game that we covered, their quarterback got hurt, and he couldn't play quarterback. He could play defensive back, but he couldn't throw. It was in his shoulder, and it made a huge difference for them. For the rest of that game and some of these other ones. And I was told it was imminent he was going to get it back. All right, folks, with that, we will close out the show. When we come back, it'll be the Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the second half.
Turn them pages.
All right, then. The halftime celebration is over. Now it's time for the second half of Rough Rider football. And now, let's take you to the counselor, Stephen Shires.
All right, everybody. It's time for our Ray Jones Chevrolet keys second half. Chris Wallington, people have heard from me and the Colonel. What do you think is the keys to the second half?
Same defensive intensity, and I don't see Bullard solving that problem enough to catch us. So I'm going to say it's on the defensive side.
Well, I wonder if Coach lit a fire under him. You heard him in his interview with Holly. You heard it. He was not pleased with what he saw out there in the first half.
He wanted some energy, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. So that's going to be my key to the second half, is to come out and play with your hair on fire. That's what I want to see.
Let's see it. We're going to be on defense first, so let's see what we can do early on with this possession.
Well, that gives us a chance to say thank you to Farmers State Bank for the halftime show, and also to hear from Shelby Savings Bank, who will bring us in a moment the opening kickoff of the second half. We'll be right back with the second half after this.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Throw it into triple coverage in practice.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. We're getting ready for the kickoff here.
I was about to say,
we see
run him out of bounds.
the sideline over here. We get ready for the first half. We've got the coaches here. We're getting a
knock him off route.
I got to get my head set from underneath Matt Gregory's foot.
Right.
Sorry about that.
You're going to jerk your head off.
Yeah.
Are we good? Oh, yeah, we are.
Are you caught in your boots?
Clod hopping
there we
on
go.
that thing, aren't I?
All right, so, again, Riders up 21. So we did not name the Dairy Queen play of the half. We need to do that real fast.
Defensive play. I'm trying to think of a defensive play.
We got the sack.
How about Jace's Villegas touchdown? That was
Villegas touchdown. We had that nice run that Bluford did that I missed the save button on. Right. We had on replay. All right, so here's the kickoff. It was kind of a short kick, and then we come up and number 8 for the Rougher. Who's 8?
Number 8. That would be yours in football and fun. Brickaden Robinson
comes in with the tackle, so it's going to be 1st and 10
Rough Riders here in Bullard
Right
on
on
game
35.
2 of the district season. We have the Colonel, Matt Gregory. We have Chris Wellington and Shires up here in the box. We have Dr. Collard on the field with the camera, Holly Herndon on the sideline. We have a good broadcast team following a fine Rough Rider team. The third quarter is underway after that Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Matt Gregory, the floor is yours.
1st and 10, Bullard. You got a tight end, 2 receivers to the right. We're going to motion that way and we're going to do a quick toss, and ball is bumbled, and it is a Rough Rider football. Rough Rider football. Who went over there and got that?
Oh, too tall, number 14.
Yeah, he comes out
Javarian
with the ball.
Smith.
A little precocious on the toss there.
Hey, we have just a second. Speaking of Holly Herndon,
yeah,
her father, Ward Herndon, is his 54th birthday
54
today.
years old today.
That's right.
Well, and he'd be happy to know that the Riders gave him a turnover on the first play of the second half.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Ward Herndon.
10 Riders.
One of my oldest friends.
The Rough Riders' first play of the third quarter is going to have Jason Vegas around the left-hand side. He is rolling, and he is going to have a 9-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the Riders inside the Bullard 25.
A little bit of thunder and lightning type alternating.
That's it. We got the 2-back set there. That's like that 32-piece set from Uncle Rico. It was a 2-back set. He's going to get around the outside. They gave us the first on that last play. That's going to be a pickup of 4.
Kind of a surprise, Ray Jones first down. Thought it was 2nd and 1. It was
Absolutely.
1st and 10.
The official on the far side came just short of the sticks, but looks like they overwrote. They buzzed down from New York and told them it's going to be a first down. We have trips to the left. Got a tight end on the right, motion in. We got a little return motion. Going back to Jesus Villegas. He's going to turn around the corner. He's still churning and burning. Inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and looks like 3rd and 1 for the Riders.
In the State Farm red zone.
Is that the first time we've seen both of them in the backfield at the same time?
It
is the first time I can recall.
We got 2-back set going on. Call it the Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
32-piece set. There we go.
Offside.
A little motion on the defense. Inside handoff to Bluford. He does not have to turn much, and he is in the end zone, folks.
Is he?
We need to get a signal.
Hadn't been marked yet.
It looked like he was fighting off tacklers over there.
Are they going to say he's down at the half-yard line?
Wow, there is no space between.
On that first Ella Bullard, looked like he was standing there fighting off tackles. That looks like a touchdown to me. But anyway, he's going around the right side, and he's going to be in for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, just took him an extra play. Bluford gets the score to start the half after a one-play drive that ended for Bullard on a fumble. Center is opportunistic.
About 4 or 5 plays, and we didn't even have to utilize the forward pass on that.
Nope.
That's right.
Like 1927 or something.
It is available. It was available if needed.
That's when it's best.
That's it.
You never want to throw when you have to. You want to throw when you want to.
And so the extra point is lined
Pablo
up.
Huichapa on, and it's going to be a point for Pablo.
Yep. And a point for the Rough Riders as they begin with only 90 seconds passed in the quarter, up 28-7 here in Bullard. Rough Riders looking good. We'll be back with more on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Riders up now 28-7.
Pablo Huichapa on to kick the ball. He's going to send it deep down the field, down to the 10. His ball is fumbled there. He picks it up, and he gets about another 4 yards, and he goes down by the first man. What number do you got on that, Chris?
Oh, I don't know. 20.
Nice tackle.
20-something. I thought they said Hegler. That that's not possible because we don't have one of those. But I was going to cheat and listen to the announcer, and then I misunderstood it.
Fine tackle by the young man. Here come the Riders. Line up, play defense from the Bullard 21.
And played solid defense on that last drive, but really that was just a toss that never.
They tried to out-leverage us. We had it contained, but they lost control of the football, didn't they?
Yeah.
We got tight end, 2 receivers to the right. Bowman in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw a little underneath route. Oh, my
Almost
goodness.
Picked. Almost picked.
Way out of sync there. I'm not sure the receiver knew he was supposed to push a little deeper or what, but he threw that ball directly at
defense inside hand off the blue for
Caden Rogers.
Have to turn much, and he is in the end zone, folks.
Caden tried to adjust back to it. Slipped on the turf. I do think they Criscoed the field a little bit.
Yeah.
The secondary, we've called a lot of different players. The whole secondary has had a good game today. It's not.
Yep. They've been keeping the umbrella over top of everything. All right, they're gonna squeeze their formation down a little bit. We're gonna have a fullback in the backfield and a pistol set. Got tight end trying to out-leverage on the right and nothing doing, folks. Many a rider there. Many a rider there. Got a little post-play extracurricular action there.
While we're waiting on that, let's go back and look at that replay on that nice run that we had by Buford. You see he's going to get it in. I thought he got in the end zone.
I thought he was on the L fighting for get off some tackles.
Of course, that's our replay brought to you by Center Glass.
That's how you see the world, through glass. That's how you see the replay, Center Glass.
So here we go. That's going to set up.
All right.
A third.
True to form. We're going 5 wides. We've got 3 to the boundary, 2 to the field. Wheeler running backs in the slot up to the top. We're going to drop in, play some zone. Bowman running around back there. Bowman better get rid of it because he just threw it away.
Wow, good.
Had everybody covered up and a lot of pressure.
They gave him 2 or 3 seconds, but then when it was really a coverage sack, wasn't it? Because nobody open and he had no choice.
But he had two riders back there harassing him pretty quickly.
Yeah, his line gave him the initial 3 seconds, and then it was over after that. And boy, I didn't play ball. You guys tell me. Behind, you need something in the third quarter, and the first play is a fumble. That's got to be a gut punch.
It is.
Oh, it's even bigger punch right there.
Oh, but we don't want him to get the first.
Oh, he's got too far to go for that.
Yep. Fumbles the snap. That'll be Rough Rider football.
Man, nothing the punter can do but start running. He doesn't quite make it to the original line of scrimmage. So 2 disastrous back-to-back possessions by Bullard. First one ended in an short Rough Rider score. I won't say easy. And now even better field position after this turnover. Ball just outside the red zone on the 22.
Interesting strategy. We're just going to see how it plays out for him.
Yeah. Right. Interesting strategy, Cotton.
That's it. It'll be Rough Rider 1st and 10 from the Bullard 22. Have we punted tonight?
No, have not. We scored every time we've had the ball except for to end the half.
Here we go, Riders, 3 receivers to the left. We got Villegas motioning back across. It looks like it's going to be the same. We're going to throw it this time. Bellin's running. He finds, looks like, was that Villegas that slipped out there?
Bellin's pass falls incomplete.
Yeah. They had a penalty on the play.
That one didn't work too well.
No. I think we tried to run something off of that jet sweep we ran earlier.
Illegal shift. Offense.
Yeah.
As number 9 was going into a motion, another receiver was still getting set.
Yeah.
It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
That's one of those deals you got to, before you put people in motion, you got to make sure everybody's set for a second. In Canada, it's okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, Canada, you can do it.
But we're clearly not in Canada.
Yep. We're in Bullard.
Yeah, they've got a lone star in the middle of the field. We're in the Estados Unidos. All right, here we go.
As they say in Canada.
That's it. Little play fake. Throws it outside. We got an incomplete pass there. It looks like dropped off his hands.
Riders up 28-7 here, looking to really put some major distance here with another score.
Second
But we're curious right here because this is where Coach Meeks is talking about. This is where we see some intensity.
Right.
This is where we need to put the ball in the end zone.
You got to play a little purpose here. We got a little power to the right. Bluford bounces outside. He's able to find one or two. They're going to say nothing. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. Not much going on there.
Of course, if you're one coach, you say lack of intensity. The other coaches, I will say, our defense is answering the bell when we're on the ropes. If they score here, it won't be real hard.
So Bullard is playing with a little chill. They got chilly good and hot, flying around in there.
Big third down.
Their 5-man box. Here we go. We're getting off blocks. We're beating blocks. Not giving our guy much of a chance there.
So what do you do here?
Yeah.
You try to kick a field goal, or
I'm not sure
that
we have a
or
45-yard field goal. And then you're certainly not going to punt. So
or you could. You could.
I think you got to go for it. I really, it's unconventional.
Hold on just a second. Let's see what we got here.
Backing him up.
It could be a face mask.
Oh, wow.
That's just devastating for Bullard.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. That's tough for the Panthers.
Man. Yeah, oh, man.
Regardless of where the ball ends up, that's a new set of downs.
Yeah, a new set of downs.
And is that you don't know if that was, like you say, hand discipline or just somebody that was angry.
Yeah.
But, boy, if it was an accident, oh, my gosh, Coach, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Here we go. We got two receivers to the left. Got a tight slot. We're going in motion. We're going to throw it back the other way, opposite the jet sweep.
That's a completed pass for a 1-yard loss.
Yep.
Wouldn't happen much.
Looked like we were expecting them to go with that jet motion, and either they did or they just weren't fast enough to get out of the way. They're coming back the other way. TJ Bellin barks out signals to the line. He gets set, takes a snap. Here we go. We're going to stop it early. Looked like we had something going on there.
False start. Offense.
Oof.
Number 16 was never set.
That's what we had going.
Yeah. And we got to make sure everybody's set before we call for that snap. And if they're taking their time, we got to motivate them.
Yep.
I like that play, though. We had something going on.
Yeah, we did.
There we go. Two receivers to the left. We got a play fake going inside.
Oh, that was nice. I don't think we caught it.
I don't think we. Oh, we're saying we caught it. We had a completion.
I sure thought he dropped it, but that was the perfect slant. Great move.
It was.
Great throw by Bell, and that's where you want it, low into the inside.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Riders.
Boy, nightmare time for the Bullard defense. We can do anything we want to do.
Pretty much. Bellin takes snap,
He's
hands
going to take it himself.
He's going to pull it, and he's going to walk in for the Rough Rider touchdown.
He was walking fast.
Yeah. He's going to saunter in for the Rough Rider touchdown.
Yeah. How about that TJ Bellin? He's such a, no concept of how he was going to be as a quarterback in August because he'd never really gotten to play much. Boy, he's done a good job. He's been up to the task.
With the live reps up until this point, he's improved every game.
Yeah.
34-7, halfway through the third quarter.
We'll chop on and try the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and it's good.
There we go.
Oh, and a flag down. Before we head off to the break,
Extra point is good. Sideline warning against the Bullard coaching staff.
All right.
Sideline warning.
All right, 35-7. Let's watch that touchdown by Bellin here. So he's going to fake it. Oh, no, that's not. I'm not sure what that was.
That's a play from earlier.
You know what? I got to
see. He is standing on that L.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, I didn't get it loaded up. We will do that after we come back.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. know you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
All right, welcome back. Well, before we get the show, same as kickoff, let's try this again on the instant replay. I think I got it this time. Nope, I got something else on there.
That's from last week, brother.
Yeah. We'll get it fixed here in a minute. All right, we're going to.
Chopper's kickoff goes down to the 12-yard line. The kid's going to try to run across field, and he's going to go nowhere. That's going to be 1st and 10 for Bullard on the 15-yard line. Good coverage by the Riders there.
We're going to our
and on the tackles, number 4, Gage Vidrine.
Sideline reporter who is somewhere in the stands.
Hello.
Hey, Holly, where are you?
I'm standing up right now. I'm waving my arm.
No, well, I'll find you. Who are you with?
I got you.
I'm with former Center High School coach, Coach Irvin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Coach Irvin. What's on his mind?
Yes, sir.
What's on his mind?
Repeat that, please.
What's on his mind? Go ahead and talk to him.
Okay. All right, so Coach Irvin, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
I think it's been a good game. The Riders they've been playing well, established the running game, playing good defense, all the things you need to do to win.
All right, excellent.
Hand off to Wheeler.
What do you think some changes are that you want to see?
No, I think we've got to continue to try and run the ball a little bit better. We kind of stalled a little bit in the third quarter. I think we'll get that fixed. But and then keep the quarterback contained on defense. He's gotten away from us a couple times.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much, Coach Irvin.
Hey,
all right, that was former Center High School coach, Coach Irvin.
Well, Holly, tell him that we said hello.
Sir?
Tell him that we said hello.
Oh, you said hello? Yes, sir, I will.
All right. That's Holly Herndon. Meanwhile, there's a timeout on the field, so we will get to take an official timeout as well as we're looking at 2nd down and 7 for Bullard when we come back.
Got an injured Rough Rider on the play there.
Batters Law Firm is proud to be a third-generation law firm serving the injured people of East Texas since 1964. Batters has settled thousands of cases and paid out over $25 million to clients from settlements in the past 2 years. Visit one of their locations for your free, no-appointment consultation and let the Batters team implement their proven approach that incorporates treatment and recovery while maximizing settlements and payouts. Batters Law Firm, serving you in Nacogdoches, Lufkin Center, and Houston. Remember, when it matters, call Batters. 833-BATTERS. 833-BADDERS.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
Bowman takes a snap, inside hand. Oh, he pulls it. He pulls it, and there's nowhere to go. He thought he had the lane out there, but there was some contain and also pursuit coming from the backside.
So Chris Wallington,
and Gregory in on the tackle.
Oh, Gregory, the sergeant's in on the tackle.
He was.
So we had to broke in. We had a Center Tire commercial going. I replaced all 4 tires on my Palisade.
Very good.
All 4.
They'll take care of you over there.
You know, I mean,
absolutely.
And so, how much did that cost us? $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I mean, how much does it cost those big fancy tires for a car like that?
I don't know.
$900.
Wow.
You cannot beat that. You can't go to discount tire place. Third down. Okay, they're going to run it out.
Bounce it outside.
Nice. Not going anywhere, baby.
Great defense on a 3rd down and 1. It's going to end up being 4th down and 10.
Right.
That's a big win.
4th down and 5, and they're bringing on the punt unit.
Yeah, you got
a big win for the Big D.
Yeah. They tried to outrun faster people. That was a bad plan on that
Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Center Tire Company, absolutely excellent. We were also away at break. There was an injury. The Rough Rider that was down got up, walked off on his own power. So Everything's good there. I thought it was a bigger loss than it was, but still 4th and 5 is a punting down.
Number 16. Back to receive the
Got the snap off good there. We got a nice punt. Ball's going to hit about the 43 and take a Bullard Panther roll down to the Rough Rider 35-yard line. It'll be Rough Riders ball, 1st and 10.
I want to say a big thank you to the Forge. Danbert Column helps everybody get stronger. Just like the Rough Riders get stronger in their weight room, you can do the same thing with Danbert Column on the square, the Forge. Just across the squares, Mooney's Emporium is getting close to Christmas, Mr. Shires.
It is. I'm fixing to make. So the Texans play tomorrow. That's my wife's team. Cowboys, thankfully, are not playing after. They need a week after the drubbing that your Lions gave us. Oh, it was terrible. But we're going to have some folks over to watch the Texans.
Thought it was glorious.
Take care of the cheese heads. And I'm going to make, in honor of Green Bay, I'm going to make another cheese ball with some
with stuff
from Moody's Emporium.
Fakes the handoff, pops it out here. And 1st down to Jacalyn Barnes. Pickup of about 6 on the play. That'll be 2nd and 4 for the Riders from their own 43-yard line.
Love those
2nd and 3.
Love those quick passes.
7-yard gain. We're seeing a lot more man coverage out there.
Yep.
Here we go. We're a little crawfish action.
Oh,
he's
nice
going to bring it inside, cross the sticks. See, that's a front side read there. He had the play fake to the outside run, and the inside receiver just backpedals the sideline. They call that crawfish. And if that flat defender comes down for the run, they just throw it out there.
Yeah.
That was a nice little read.
He did. Nice move. And for another Rough Rider, Ray Jones Chevrolet. What, Chris Wellington?
1st down.
1st down. Be 1st and 10 Riders. Midfield. Bailing back to pass. He's going to let it rip. He's got a man open. He's going to catch it. And
there we go.
Perfect.
That looks like Timothy Johnson.
That looks like pass.
That looks like they've done that before.
Yeah, it looks like practice. Looks like they're right out there in the Rough Rider practice field.
That looked like the reading rainbow. Motion on the defense inside hand off to Bluford. He does not. Timothy ran fast on the other side of the rainbow. Never had to break stride.
That's what I meant. I meant the reading rainbow.
Take a look.
That's great. So the Rough Riders asserting themselves.
Yeah. Feeling good about life right now. We chop on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Put another point on the board, Mr. Scorekeeper.
I got it.
42-7, Rough Riders lead with exactly 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Things are looking good for Rough Rider land here in Bullard. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century. Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a 3rd generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between, Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's.
Our reports from the sideline and all those beautiful sideline shots brought to you by Tammy Steptoe Realty. They take a step to the sideline. Tammy Steptoe lets you take a step to where realty is reality. Thank you, Tammy Steptoe.
And, of course, this kickoff, who's that brought to you by?
Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Bullard had got up some speed on the return, but it's going to be cut down about the 30-yard line. And Bullard has had trouble getting out of its own end of the field on this quarter.
Yeah, they haven't really crossed the 35 yet.
That's that intensity that Coach Meeks was wanting to see from his defense.
They went in there and found that energy, didn't they?
They did. That they did.
What you need?
The plug for the camera.
Battery going down?
Yeah.
It did earlier. There's another one right there.
Yep. All right, so folks, Here we go. Chris Wallington is tending to some business. We'll get to that here in a second. So, Chris Wallington, why don't you just come back and get the camera? I'll take care of it. Oh, we're going to make the tackle. No, we don't make the tackle, but it's still going to be a huge loss.
Yeah. In early there was number 10.
Yes,
That'd been
Mosley.
Caleb Mosley.
Mosley comes in. Of course, Mr. Bad Intentions himself, number 21. Yeah. Cody Hackinson comes in and cleans up the play. He's like the male lion, right? He comes in and finishes it off.
That's right.
Finishes the meal off late.
21 came in and he wasn't having any more of that. We're going to run around back there.
So that's going to be second down in a whole bunch, right?
That's going to be second down, and it looks like 20.
Yeah.
For Bullard. They got 3 receivers to the field, move the back over. Bowman in the shotgun. Is that still Bowman? It is not. That is number 14 checking in at quarterback. He gets a completion out there to the left side for about 3 yards. Checking in at quarterback for the Panthers is number 14. That's Jackson Holt. He's a junior.
And unless there's something that's bothering Bowman, that lets you know something about the intentions for the rest of the game. Late third quarter, down 5 touchdowns, and a new quarterback's in the game.
Yeah. So we got tied into the right, 2 receivers to the field. That's to the right as well. Got Holton shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's got nobody open. He's going to set up and reverse the field. And there is room there. We got number 8 tracing my bounce for a first down.
Good play.
Yep. Nice play by that athletic young man. We got a flag coming in late. We got some things going on back there.
Some extracurriculars.
Yep. What we got going on here?
Extracurriculars are normally good, but not when you start the game.
Sure. Not after the play's dead.
So it's going to be a first down. No,
the result of the play is a first down.
Yep.
After the play was over, dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 12. Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 4. Those 2 fouls offset. First and 10.
Well, looks like we had a disagreement there. Didn't work out.
First down for the Bullard Panthers. That first down spot.
We're going to tell them not to do it again, and we're going to play first down. Here we go. First and 10 for Bullard. This time they crossed 35, I think. Yep. First and 10, Bullard from the home 41-yard line.
Going back to Mooney's Emporium, we're getting ready to get. So we need to find Colonel. What size?
You're going to ask
shirt
me that on
you
air?
wear? Yeah.
extra husky boy. There you go.
Oh, nice
middle.
run.
There goes Wheeler. Rattling off 16-yard line. They said it was coming in chunks for us earlier. Now it's starting to come in chunks for the Panthers.
Once again, sponsored by Tyler Athletics.
Looking to see are there any new Rough Riders in the game?
Yeah, we have several reserves in there. I noticed that Jamorian just came back in, number 14.
Well, we got Shell is working on a new version of our Washington Pierce Productions. Nice
Wheeler
tackle there.
Up the middle. We got a few people there. He's going to spin off and pick up 3. It'll be second down and 7 for the Panthers from the Rough Rider 39-yard line.
Yeah. Nice tackle there. We actually brought him down.
Mm-hmm.
But Shell is working on a new version for some new shirts. Just go if you'd like one, just go by and tell Shell to put you on the list.
I got you.
Sure. But no, we're getting you one. You get one. There's several. Me, you, and I tell you what, between you, me, and Larry, we got a good offensive line started for me. The quarterback sweep was that a option?
That was the running back led the way. So I'm going to tell you, it was a quarterback sweep. He managed a way to find about 3 or 4 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Interesting thing developing here.
Yeah, the first time that Bullard's really moved the ball this quarter, but we are about to end this quarter. In fact, I don't think we're going to have us another play, which means we're going to be calling up to the Bowls feed blimp and Captain Lee Porterfield. In fact, I'm making that call right now.
Blimp here.
Hello, Blimp. You're behind us. I see the moon, but I don't see you. I assume you are seeing all the scores.
We went across the moon for you, but I guess there was too much action on the field.
Shoot, I missed it. Well, what are those scores, Lee?
Tell you what, it's time for some other area scores from the Batters Law Firm's third quarter scoreboard. Because like your case, your scores matter. So here are the scores from in and around Shelby County in District 11. Larry Pierce's game over on NetSN. Garrison 24, St. Augustine 0.
Okay.
We have Tenaha 7, Mount Enterprise 40.
Okay.
Joaquin 44, Hemphill 26.
Okay.
And the score remains Shelbyville 28, Timpson 21. That's the Batters Law Firm scoreboard. Remember, if your legal issue matters, it's got to be Batters. They're just a call away. Now, here in Bullard, your score is Center 42, Bullard 7. Talk to you again at postgame.
Thank you, Lee.
Got another quarterback sweep to the field there. He's gonna find the edge. He's got the sideline and gets pushed out of bounds inside the 10 there. Jackson Holt is making some hay on the edge.
Number 31 saves the touchdown for the Rough Riders, but good play, well executed by the new quarterback, and the Bullard offense. Is there a flag down?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going to be one of those cheating plays.
That's right. Yeah. You can't hold a point of attack, man.
That's the worst place.
That's the worst place.
That's where they look.
No
that at the end of the line.
Counselor, there's no good place to do it, man.
That's true. Well, there's some places that are more noticeable than others.
Yeah.
It's still going to be third and short.
Yeah, it's the hold. The infraction happened far enough downfield where holding is usually just killer, and so this is still third and manageable for Bullard.
Got the Bullard band has struck up Eye of the Tiger, baby.
Have.
If that doesn't get you going, nothing will.
They need to get the Panthers going on this third down. It's 3rd and 5. It's going to be an inside.
Oh!
And he will go nowhere.
That's got to be Atkinson, or is it the sergeant?
That is Keithan Horton stepping
Horton?
up.
How about that?
Came through unblocked.
Wow. That was Atkinson-like.
Read the play, triggered,
he did.
Made the play.
And he came with some authority, too.
Absolutely.
They lost, 2 or 3 yards on that play.
They're shifting out units. Looks like we're going to be punting here.
That's surprising. I know that they may be kind of putting up the white flag, but if they actually do punt from the 37.
Hadn't worked out well for them to give the Riders a short field. And that ball is going to be.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, so they gained 12 yards on the punt. 14, 16 yards on the punt. Man.
I thought that might catch the corner there at the end.
And just get ready for the two bands to answer back and forth now. We're going to get to hear it. Like last week, there was anything that happened in Carthage, we had no idea. We're in a soundproof room. I mean, if there had been, the biggest cheer in the history of cheers, we wouldn't have known it. So it's nice to kind of be out here instant and amongst them.
It's the post-pizza fourth quarter. They've all had their pizza. Third quarter pizza. All right, Riders out. Looks like we got a new quarterback in the game. He hands off inside to Villegas. Who we got out there?
It's going to be Wolf?
No.
That's still, even though different personnel, they're still hurrying things up. They line up, then look to the sideline for the play. No reason to hurry the snap, but you want to hurry the formation so the defense can't huddle.
We got 20 seconds on the play clock, and they got their hair on fire to get that snap. Yeah, we got to settle down, get everybody set. Got to settle down, get everybody set.
That's the one thing. We haven't had that problem this year, but we've had that several times now. That's still Bellin, isn't it, that too?
Is Bellin still in there? Well,
I guess.
Not been able to really see the number. We'll get it here in a second.
I think it's Bell. I just think his jersey has rode up.
Handoff around the left side.
That's Villegas. He's going to get most of the penalty yardage back. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
I want to play what Coach said about his offensive goals, and y'all tell me how we did.
Protect the ball tonight. Turnovers are going to be big. We've done a good job up to this point protecting it. So we got to sustain drives tonight. Keep just keep the offense on the field.
And
Pretty
we've
good
certainly
so far.
protected the ball.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity to sustain another drive. They've done a
Right.
good job of that all night. It's 3rd and 11. Back from their own 19. We're going to have another penalty. It's a procedure penalty.
False start. Offense, number 16. 5-yard penalty. Remains
Just a bit out of sync there.
We need to start thinking about our offensive lineman of the
Yeah.
night and I'm thinking our center because a lot of the those big explosive holes have been right, not really even the A gaps, just right up the middle.
Yeah.
Snap, looking
We're going
downfield.
to let it rip. We are going to let it rip, and it's going to be thrown just a bit too far.
So we'll get to see a punt. Yeah, Colonel, we need your help on the lineman of the game.
Ball was intended for Jacalyn Barnes.
The play of the game.
Oh, man.
The DQ play of the game and the Center Motor Company player of the game.
The Duraqueen.
And as well as something to smile about from Wyndham Family Dental. So we've got 4 or 5 choices to make, and we'll get a little help with that.
I won't tell you how I'm leaning on the offensive line. No, I'm thinking of the center.
Ball punt bounces on the Rough Rider 45, takes a Rough Rider bounce. Return's going to bring it back across midfield over towards the Rough Rider 40. It'll be 1st and 10 Bullard from the Rough Rider 41-yard line.
Best starting field position maybe of the night for Bullard.
Yep.
And so before we start on those kinds of deliberations, we're beating Bullard, a team in our district that's already gotten a win under its belt, by 35 points. There's some separation between the quality of these two teams.
Yeah.
But Matt Gregory, what does that say about Carthage that there's that much separation between us and them, or at least it was last week?
Yeah.
What is in the water over there? What have they been able How you do that at the high school
level? Well, it's not just us. They're whooping Athens tonight.
Everybody. That's what I'm saying. There's just a degree of separation between them and everybody else.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
That's a multifaceted question. It's they personnel well. In addition to personnelling well, he's rolling out to the right. He finds an open man 11 yards downfield. That's going to be a Bullard first down.
Yeah, that's a great catch, too. Good throw, good catch.
This kid's pretty dynamic.
I think maybe all right next year at quarterback.
Is this number 12 a quarterback? Or 11?
I thought it was 11.
It's 11. Yeah, that's Trey Martin.
Second had less than a yard.
All right. 2nd and a yard. Tight end, 2 receivers to the field. That's the left. We're going to drop back and pass here. He's on the run. He's got people all over him. He's got the Sarge coming. Forcing that quick throw. The Sarge had anger on his.
Yes, he did.
You could smell him from breathing from up here. He was
the Sarge
all
wanted that sack like you would not believe.
That was a dog after a bone right there. That's number 14 at quarterback, guys. That's Jackson Holt, same old kid.
So that was okay. So that was a quarterback running against the outside linebacker in.
And closing on him.
And he was closing on him.
He was closing on him. Well, the thing about quarterbacks, cover their first 2 reads and pressure them. That's how you make them ineffective. And that's what we did there.
The sergeant, during when he came and spoke to us at the Coach Rick Meeks show, brought to you by Sabine State Bank live from the pizzeria every Monday at 7:30. He said he talked about you guys.
That was a mouthful. Nice work.
He talked about you guys studying film together.
We do that.
You've got to love that. That's got to be awesome.
We do. We have fun with it. And he sits back there and bites his nails and wonders what I'm going to say. It's good stuff.
I just thought that was the coolest thing because he told us about that. I just knew you had that has to be just a joy for you.
Oh, I love it. You know, God's blessed us, Kara and I, with two outstanding young men, and we couldn't be more thankful. Couldn't be more thankful.
I'm proud that both my kids graduated college knowing to read.
Well, they're extremely talented.
Yes, right.
They're literate.
We got a pro set tied in the right slot to the left, one back in the backfield. They're going to try the field. Oh, and that's not going anywhere. That was
they're going to call a horse collar on that.
He had two hands on him. You're going to get me mad here.
Don't be picking on the boy.
Yeah, but you got to know the rule. He's mad at himself. He's mad. Just play the next play. That play's over. Nothing you can do about it. It's over.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
Defense, number 15.
That's whatever. Whatever.
Just be glad he got his name called out loud.
See, but he's getting a PhD in why Dad yells at refs. Because he does not believe he horse collar.
Okay, here we go. Wait, we got to give it. Here it comes.
Does he know you're announcing? Because I think he was looking over there, just shrugging at you.
He may have been.
Look, Dad, it wasn't my fault.
It looked like he grabbed with two hands, and that's supposed to be in the spirit of the rule. So it's one hand inside the pads. He's going. Oh, he is chasing hard. He is going to go. Nice, incomplete. Oh, that looked like the ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah.
Completion down there inside the 5, down the 1 yard line. I actually felt bad for the quarterback if he got to him. He managed to get that ball off and get it complete. And didn't that ball roll out of bounds?
I'm not sure. The official was right there on top of it.
It looked like the ball was rolling out of bounds there.
Yeah, that's one of those where I was a little slow on the camera.
It's
so
like we've widened our margin of error out there in the receiver suit.
Yeah.
8:15 to go in the game. Bullard trying to close it from 42-7 to 42-14.
Here we go. We got high backfield. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to get in.
So something to cheer about. Bullard scores in the first possession of the first quarter, and then that's been it until here at 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Their 13th point. Coming in for the extra point. Snaps down, kicks up,
and we got to it.
Yeah, there's a flag.
They're going to call launching off the center. There goes Jamorian. Oh, now that young man doesn't need to push him in the back of the head.
It's crazy. Actually get a blocked kick, but
yeah, they're going to call launching, I do believe, using the center. You're not supposed to touch the guy, which I appreciate that rule.
Yeah. That's the one you and Shires can get behind.
Well, deep snapper, he's really vulnerable.
Yeah, I didn't deep snap, so.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the defense, number 25, for blitzing with contact without a hand down and beyond 1 yard.
Yeah.
Half the distance to the goal, retry.
So, a lot of excitement on the block. We'll just try it again. And one of my favorite Cowboys was our deep snapper that played for 22 or 23 years and had a perfect record on deep snaps and just only came out for that. Made a good career, good living. And hardly anyone would recognize him even in a Dallas restaurant.
Still blocked it again.
Well,
calling it dead.
Yeah.
That is, I'm not sure that I ever remember
that's Jamarian getting his hand up.
Back-to-back blocked extra points, and Jamarian would be the one to do it.
Yeah.
He's 6'7" or 8", so they don't get the extra point, and it's 42-13 with 8:10 to go in the game.
He reached his hand up there and brought a few raindrops down with it, and a football.
Well, look, reaching for that reading rainbow. We'll be back here for Net SM.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a third generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between, Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Here's the Shelby Savings kickoff. It's going to be caught by Wolf, and Wolf's going to get up the middle and get it back to the 40-yard line.
That's it.
So here we are, 42-13 with 8:02 to go in the ball game, and it's time for our Tammy Steptoe step to the sideline for our fourth quarter report with Holly Herndon.
Hello, Holly. You're with a former Rough Rider. Nope. Oh, Holly, just a second. Just a second.
Doggone Chris Wallington.
Just a second now. Hello, Holly. You're with the former Rough
Hey.
Rider.
Do you see me?
Yeah, you're with the former. Yeah, go ahead. It's Jake, right?
Yes, sir. So I am with class of 2023, former high school student and football player, Jake Morris. Jake, what positions did you play in the football or at Center High School?
Wide receiver and cornerback.
All right, excellent. What are some things you admire about tonight's game?
I like how hard the Senators are playing offensively and defensively. Defensively, everybody's been flying to the football. Offensively, they've just been executing the plays very well.
All right, excellent. Jake Morris, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Holly.
right.
Appreciate those reports.
My favorite sponsor, Tammy Steptoe, brings us the step to the sideline with Holly Herndon, a much better sideline reporter than I'll ever be.
As the Pride of Shelby County cues up go hard, it is 2nd and 8 for the Riders. Just across the 40 to 42, Bellin takes the snap, inside handoff. Tough going in there. Gets about one, bring it up to the 44.5-yard line. That'll be third and a good 6 for the Riders. With 7:07 left in the fourth quarter.
Got to feel good if you're in purple and white tonight.
For sure.
Yeah. I really want to see us take the ball and get some first downs here.
Handoff. Just can't get off that first tackle.
Bullard is they were victorious over Rusk last week. They still have Carthage.
Well, are we going to go for this? We're going to go for
4th
this.
and 3 from their own side of the field.
At least we're going to try to draw. We'll see what happens.
There we go. We got Bellin checking the play. He's backing up.
Oh, it's going to
like
be a quick kick.
Takes a snap, and he does. And he boots it real well.
Nice.
Bounces at the 27, takes a Rough Rider roll inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. It'll be Panther ball.
What do you think? I mean, it's good we did it. Do you think we should? I don't know if I would have saved that. I think for later.
No. That's take it. See if you can get him to jump. If not, jump back there, punt it.
Yeah.
Go out there and play defense.
Well, no, I agree with that. I just don't know how I'd shown the quick kick. I'm a tactician.
I got you. I don't think that's a.
Well, I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's not the triple reverse
I don't think that's something that's got.
Yeah,
head coaches staying awake at night.
They're not going, oh, man, did you just
never know?
Someone call Russ. They can quick.
Hey, did y'all have the old Nebraska guard around in your
the Fumblerooski?
The Fumblerooski.
No, we did not.
We called it Goodwin Go-Go.
Goodwin Go-Go. All right, Panthers 1st and 10 from their own 19.
That killed people
stretch
up.
To the left.
Oh, nice.
He gets the edge, and he is
still going.
Running. That's number 20.
Nice hard run there by the Bullard player.
That's Wyatt Aker.
As they're coming up, this is what's in store for Bullard. They doesn't look like they're going to win today. They've already gotten one win under their belt. They have Carthage on the schedule. They have Athens on the schedule. There will not be picked to win either of those games, but they have Brownsboro on the schedule, and they will be. So if things go as it should, this will be a playoff team. Bullard will be the 4th seed if things work out, and that means they get to go take on either Gilmer or Texarkana Pleasant Grove. But
we didn't get a score in that Van Gilmer game. That would have.
Yeah, at halftime it was a one-score game.
Tied into the right, offset back to the right. In the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback sweep to the right.
Yep.
And he's able to get the edge.
Just
about
barely.
2 yards.
That was pretty well defended.
Riders string it out well to the boundary. I'm sorry, to the field. It'll be 2nd and 8.
As you look ahead now that we're only 3 games left in the district season, you look ahead to the postseason. Our district has the timeout. How are we doing sponsor-wise? Do we need to take timeout, Mr. Shires?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8 for Bullard. Actually, I've done a not good job with the scoreboard tonight.
2nd 8. They got 3 receivers to the field. This is going to be another hand sweep. Quarterback pulled it. No, there's nobody there. He's got plenty of room to run. Number 14 can cover a lot of ground quick.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our margin of error is getting wider here with them officials.
I think they're gonna call him a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah.
After the play was over, deep ball, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, defense, number 16. A 15-yard penalty is added to the end run.
I mean, they're gaining yards anyway, which the coaching staff's not going to be happy with.
Here's the problem I have with that call. The quarterback could have cut it back.
Yeah, he looked committed while he was still in bounds when he made that tackle.
Yeah,
so that's the problem with that. So that puts Bullard down inside the 20, down the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. So it's going to be in an offset eye with the tight end to the left. And it's a hand sweep to the left.
Oh, huge hole.
He cuts it on back, and there's about 7-yard gain. I'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Panthers inside the Rider 10.
Coach Meeks is not going to be happy with this.
Coach Hostetler's given some pretty clear instructions as to what should have happened.
Kind of letting them drift back into, not really into the competitive into the game, but at least into the stream a little bit.
Here we go, our hand sweep to the right. Again, cutback is there, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
That's a touchdown. And that was the offense beating the defense on that play.
That's right. Just running that stretch. And from way back there in that pistol, he's seeing it and cutting back.
Yep.
Not closing the back door on him. Makes the score 42-19. Center, 4:27 left.
I was thinking 2-point conversion. They are not. At least I don't think.
Yeah, I think we hit the center again, too. We blocked the kick?
Yes,
blocked
we did.
it again.
Or did they hit the upright?
No, it didn't. It didn't make it past the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
We've got something
He's
there.
kicking the wrong end of that ball.
All right, folks, let's take a quick break. We'll be back for the remainder of this game.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Portacool, with over 30 years of expertise, has made significant strides In October, they introduced the Apex Series, which is a breakthrough in the field of evaporative coolers. The Apex Series is not only the coolest, both in terms of temperature and design, but you can also control it with your phone. Portacool. Peak cooling. Intelligent control.
Get out to the left. He's going to try to get around the outside. That hit looked like it was about as far out of bounds as the other one, but there will be no flag this time.
Right. So to go back, we got in the middle of that. It wasn't a traditional onside kick, but they tried to put the football and have it hit.
They hit it in a void area right behind the first line.
Yeah, right behind the first line. And Easton Wolf came up and got it, which he's done all year. Did it a lot last year, too, and able to matriculate the ball just past midfield.
I want to say thank you to Rough Rider Oil and Lube. They do such a good job keeping your car, well, healthy and on the road. They also do a real good job keeping people up to date on the Rough Riders. This score will be proudly on their marquee when the boys come home tonight.
Direct snap.
Handoff.
Who was the ball carrier?
It's number 24.
Maybe one of his first carries.
Noah Thompson.
One of his first carries of the ball of the year.
I think he was out there last series.
Yeah.
Okay. See the numbers better. But
also checking in at fullback there. Kenneth Stone.
Yep.
Yeah,
Stone
Kenneth
is in.
Stone. I guess teach Kenneth Stone on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Two receivers to the left. Stone in motion. We have a quick pass out
good
to the
fight.
left. He's fighting. He's going to get all the way to, but not across the first down. That's going to bring up a third and one or less.
Yeah, 3-yard pass becomes a 6-yard gain.
Who was that? Was
Great effort there by Jacalen Barnes.
Barnes, yes.
Kenneth Stone shifts to the other side. Same formation. Inside handoff. Thompson, he likes what he sees. He didn't have to turn the blinker on. He did that. He did there. Made two guys fall, and one, the last man gets him. Down inside the 20, down to the 20-yard
Go,
line.
Mr. Thompson. I like it.
Oh, Big Cat's over there dancing. There goes Stone, shifts over to the left. Two receivers to the left. Going to hand it Stone again. We're going to get another one of those procedure penalties.
First
Prior to snap,
negative thing that's happened.
Offense, number 16. 5-yard penalty.
And that's frustrating.
Yeah.
He didn't have to turn the blinker
I think that was the second one of those.
He's all the way over there.
Yeah, just got excited. Also, finally, I wanted to say thank you to Joe Bill Matire at JBI Insurance for all of your insurance needs, especially things like, I don't know, boats and ATVs. If they're worth purchasing and owning, they're worth insuring. Take it up with JBI.
Excuse me.
Here we go, inside handoff to Stone. He's got some room to run.
That Stone? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Thompson.
It didn't move like what I thought Stone would move like. So Thompson, I like what I'm seeing from him. Gets it back across the original line of scrimmage.
What are we doing here?
6-yard gain is good for 2nd and 9. There is a stoppage on the
we got a
field.
player down.
And I'm going to give you a good shot of the Center High School band while I remind you about what's fixing to happen in the Aurora Concepts post-game show. We'll select something to smile about from Wyndham Family Dental, our Dairy Queen play of the game, and our Center Motor Company player of the game. We'll talk to Coach Meeks and our JBA Financial Coach post-game talk with him. And, of course, we'll get to talk to, not only will we select the player of the game, but we'll talk to the player of the game. Gaddy's Medical also, we'll get a chance to get that Anna Marie Amber cheerleader interview. We were trying to do that in pregame. It just didn't work out. Every time we'd start, the camera would go off. Maybe we could keep it on in postgame. So all that's coming up in the Aurora Concepts postgame show here as we get to towards the end of week 7. A Bullard player has a tender ankle being helped off the field, and that's what the stoppage of play was for. And the Rough Riders are looking now at 2nd down and 9, as it is 10 o'clock, just past 10 o'clock on the real clock, and 2 minutes to go and counting in the game as they're now running the clock.
Bellin's going to pull that, keep it. He's going around the left side. There's room for him. He's going to run out of bounds around the 5-yard line.
Number 2, Bellin.
Wow, that's surprised everybody, including me. I didn't know that they would make that call this late, but it sure did work out for them.
That's on a read.
Yeah.
I think the read
That's
told
a
him to
read,
do it.
yeah.
And it looked like those guys hit him at least 7 yards out of bounds, but that's fine. Let's keep going.
That's fine.
Highlighting that margin error I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Inside hand, ooh, met quick and abruptly.
Once again, folks, if you can help us keep Bullard Panther Stadium clean, if you'll put your receptacles tonight.
As the clock runs, Mr. Gregory, I'm going to hand the camera back to you.
Yes, sir. It's inside of 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Plug in your phone, Mr. Shires, as I'm going to call you here for the post-game show. And I'll talk to you next time on the Aurora post-game show.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna have to snap it here. We're gonna go into victory formation.
Yeah, we're gonna take a knee, and that's gonna be all she wrote from Bullard, Texas. Inside a minute, 54 seconds. Play clock just started, so we're gonna have to snap it one more time. And Riders are gonna leave with a 42-19 victory.
That's great. It's a great thing for Coach, right? Because you get a good victory, but going to be some coaching points that you can get on everybody about. So,
got the right taste back in our mouth. We get this play clock reset, and we just did. That is a ball game, folks.
All right, everybody. So that's going to be it. Rough Riders are going to come away with a 42-19 victory here tonight over the Bullard Panthers. It's going to be It's going to be a Munchos night for Chris Wallington. If you're familiar with that, Colonel, when the Rough Riders win,
you get the bag of Munchos?
we stop off on the way back and get us a bag of Munchos. Now we have to go to the right service station to find those, because not every convenience store has Munchos.
That's right. Get plenty of water too.
Yeah,
there was salty sun guns there. They're good.
Right. It's some sort of petroleum product, potato chip flavored snack. I get its dirty cousin, the Funyuns.
It's a Funyun. And I don't think you can go wrong with a good Funyun. I don't even know why you mess around with a Funyun to make it hot.
Oh, no, you're right. The original Funyun is the perfect snack.
That was a stroke of genius, whoever came up with that.
That's right. So anyway, again, that's the final score. Rough Riders are going to get the victory. We're going to hear from a couple of sponsors, and when we come back, it will be the Aurora Concepts post-game show, where we will have our player interview, player of the night, DQ play of the game, and coach talk and cheerleader. So all that stuff coming up next. Okay, I got it.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
Hello there, Rider fan. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game. But now the game is behind us, and it's time to see what went on out there. It's time for the Aurora Concepts Postgame Show. Aurora Concepts is your home for fine primary care, for the best in testing and vaccination. Stay well with Aurora Concepts. Let them take care of you. And let us take care of you now during the Aurora Concepts Postgame Show. Let's go now to your host, Stephen Shires.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Aurora Concepts post-game show. The first thing we're going to do, order of business, something to smile about by Wyndham Family Dental. We'll do that right now. All right, folks, it's something to smile about, brought to you by Wyndham Family Dental, and that's the Rough Riders getting back in the win column and coming out and playing well and getting a huge victory here tonight, along with the band who sounded really good and getting strong, prepared for their competition coming up. That's Wyndham Family Dental, something to smile about. We're here from them, and we'll be back.
Excuse me, there, son. A new tune, and I only have one tooth in my head. Where do I go to get it repaired?
Oh, you're looking for Wyndham Family Dentistry. Clayton Paul, Anna Joy, Danny Paul, any of the Wyndhams will fix you up.
Oh, thank you kindly.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So Chris Wallington down there on the sideline. We see Dr. Collard, Randy Collard, trying to get our mobile camera ready to go. Chris Wallington, are you ready to do some talking? Hold on, let me turn you back up. Are you there, Chris Wallington?
I am. Camera 1 or 2?
Right now, we're going to be you're going to be looking at me until I get that lined out.
We'll just do it this way. Well, Coach, you command the whole game, but I don't get the impression you were really happy about certain things.
No, definitely not in the first half. I thought our energy was little to none, for a lack of better analogy. So we executed okay. We didn't have any energy and just kind of let them hang around. So that was definitely our challenge at halftime to them, and I thought we did a really good job in the third quarter of coming out and kind of asserting our dominance into the game.
Yeah, you really did. You pulled away and got to feel pretty good about heading on for the district race from here on out.
Yeah, and it's like just got through telling them, like, we knew coming in that we were the better team, but we're no longer satisfied with just winning on Friday nights. We've got to flip some things over and be ready to be elite. Well, elite is preparing for things 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks from now, and you do that with an opponent in front of you. And as long as we continue to do what we're supposed to do and coach to do, we'll handle business during the week. But we've got to prepare with a bigger mindset than just winning on a Friday night. So it's time for us to move forward with that.
I like it. We'll talk to you Monday night. Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Back up to you while I get ready to talk to our cheerleader.
Sounds good. This is JBA Financial coming up next.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan. And they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future.
Now it's back off. There we go. All right, so it's time now to go down to the cheerleader spotlight of the evening. Chris Watlington, we're looking right at you, buddy.
Hey, and we are now ready to talk to Bam, and we're ready to go. we tried to do this in pregame and it just didn't work out. Was this a fun game to cheer at?
I think it was. We beat them pretty good, but we still had a lot of fun cheering.
Yeah, again, just a lot of scorers. That means a lot of times to jump up and down.
Right.
What did you throw at the audience?
We throwed footballs.
Okay, every time?
Yes.
Do you? Who has the best arm of the cheerleaders?
I'm gonna say Bailey and Collie.
Okay, they can get it up to all the way to the top.
Maybe over.
Awesome, good deal. Well, you have been our cheerleader of the night once before. Only 3 games left to go. We finally get to come home next week. You look forward to that?
Oh, absolutely.
It means a pep rally.
It means a pep rally.
Well, I hope so. All right, well, we're fixing to end your part of it. All you have to do, I'll look at the camera while you look at that and tell us about Gaddy's Medical.
The girls and I say thank you to Gaddy's Medical Equipment on Hurst Street for bringing you updates about the cheerleaders all season long. When you need help getting better, you trust Gaddy's.
How about that? Right. We'll hear from them, and we'll be back to close up the Aurora Concept postgame show. Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply.
All right, welcome back. Now it's time for the newest segment of the Washington Charles Pierce Productions, and that is the Dr. Randy Collard Eye Tip of the Night.
It's our optometric eye tip of the night. First of all, good job down here.
Thank you, Chris.
It's kind of fun, isn't it?
It's fun. Enjoy it.
And so our optometric tip of the night.
The optometric tip of the night is we had a lot of close calls, and there's a lot of questionable calls, so we need to make sure that everybody gets their eyes checked so we can see as clearly as we possibly can so we don't have any kind of questionable calls.
You are singing the verse to the chorus that we were wow, that was well done.
Thank you, Chris.
And thank you. Appreciate it. All right, that means it's time to play season verses. Is the colonel still out there?
No, the colonel went to talk to the sergeant and have a.
I don't blame him.
Stand still. There you go.
If we were going to play this team 10 times, what would our record be?
I think it's 10-0. I don't think they could take a game from us.
Yeah, I think that too. I'm going to agree with you. 10-0. Thank you to our year-long Rough Rider sponsors, Ace Hardware of East Texas, Covington Lumber, and our post-game sponsors, Aurora Concepts and Wiggins Farms. Our play of the game, we had that good run in the first half. Is that the one we're staying with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the bomb. The bomb where we scored in the second half.
Yes, I agree. A beautiful pass, perfect pass. Is it too cold to get a blizzard from Dairy Queen?
It's never too cold to get a blizzard from Dairy Queen.
That's correct. I agree with you 100%. This is a boring postgame show. Too much agreement.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's no problem. But we need to talk about it. I did not choose the player of the game, Center Motor Company player of the game. We need to choose that and then see if they can't appear Monday night on the Rick Meeks Show, brought to you by Sabine State Bank. So, who do we think? Who do we want to go with this?
I would love to choose a defensive player, but it was such a team defensive game. It would almost be like choosing the defense. So, I'm kind of stumped. It was a team win, wasn't it? I mean, no one just took the team on their back and carried them. So
let's go with Bluford.
Okay, that's right. I don't know that maybe he has been once, but that's good. Bluford. Right. He was our Center Motor Company player of the game. I like it.
Okay, the other thing is we need to decide our offensive lineman who's going to get a pancake breakfast. Stand still for a second, Wallington. Stop moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just stand there until we do this, and you can come back. You're killing me. All right, so I'm going to say Jamie Jenkins because we had a lot of explosive runs right up the middle between the two guards, and that's because and he's done stuff all year long where he has taken care of business.
I like it. He'll have some pancakes with us in the morning, we hope.
That's right. Brought to you by Diamond Bee Cafe. What else do we need to do, Chris Wallington?
Well, we'll go to here one more time from Aurora Concepts, and then we'll wrap it up with the extra point right here on the Aurora Concepts postgame show.
All right, folks, welcome back. It's the final segment of the Aurora Concepts post-game show. Taking a while to get used to that, Chris Wallington. It's always been the Aurora Concepts
cheerleader Anna Marie, and our band director Chris Smith. We congratulate our Center Motor Company player of the game, Johnny Bluford. Tonight, the final score: Center wins big. The Riders are 6-1 overall and 1-1 in district. Moved to a Week 8 Friday night back home for the Brownsboro Bears. Remember Monday night, everyone. Join Stephen and Chris and Larry at the Pizzeria for the Rick Meeks Show, brought to you by Sabine State Bank at 7:30. And an hour before, catch Larry Pierce for his Piney Woods Coaches Show from the Pizzeria. And, Counselor, that should about wrap it up.
All right, folks, that'll do it. We'll hear from Aurora Concepts, and we'll close the show out. But stick around, because after the show ends, we'll go back up to the Bowles Feed Blimp for one last batter's final scoreboard of the evening. Here, the Rough Riders come away with a 42-19 victory over the Bullard Panthers.
We thank you for watching the Aurora Concepts postgame show. We have a big thanks to our postgame sponsors: Dairy Queen, Wyndham Family Dental, Wiggins Family Farms, Center Motor Company, JBA Financial, and Tammy Steptoe Realty. And of course, Aurora Concepts, who says, let us take care of you. Stay tuned for the Batters Law Firm final scoreboard live from the Bowles Feed Blimp. We'll see you next week. Until then, it's first down and 7 days to go. Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora. Go. All right, Miss Lee Porterfield up in the blimp.
All right, it's time for the Batters final scoreboard. In our county games, Larry Pierce's game on NetSN, we have a final there: St. Augustine 0, Garrison 31.
Yeesh.
Tenaha 7, Mount Enterprise 48. Hemphill 26, Joaquin 52. Fourth quarter score: Shelbyville 43, Timpson 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in District 8, Ruff 35, Brownsboro 21. We have a final: Carthage 49, Athens 7. And a little bonus for you, there's a final: Gilmer 31, Van 23.
Okay, good
so
game.
Many thanks to the Batters Law Firm for our scoreboard updates tonight and throughout the season. Remember, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. And special thanks to the Bowles Feed Blimp, which makes our aerial coverage possible. Bowles is your local source for any and everything you might need for your farm or ranch, or for your vegetable garden and flower beds. You can trust Ken and Cecilia for the products and advice you need. That wraps up Week 7 for our pilot, Clint. I'm Lee Porterfield.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Clint, for being such a good steward of the blimp and not wrecking it like my friend Spruill did.
Dang,
do appreciate that. We're here from Batter Scoreboard, and that's going to do it tonight, folks. We'll see you Monday night, 7:30 p.m., live from the Pizzeria, the Coach Rick Meeks Show. Never know who we're going to have or what we're going to talk about.
Always exciting.
That's right. And we'll end that with one thing is tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., Hook 'em Horns. We're going to take care of those Georgia Bulldogs.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.